Let's fucking go.
Nice.
Let the memes commence. Fair warning, I'm making chicken enchiladas, so I may have to get up a couple times and just
Wow.
check the temperature.
Oh, okay.
Rock
You
falls,
son of a
dies.
bitch.
But I'm I can hear. I'm mobile eaters, so just don't call
Mobile.
on me.
Mobile
Thank God.
ears. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie pokey. I'm going to start rolling a d6 for you guys to figure out who is going to do roleplay warm-ups first.
Ooh.
So that's gonna be fun. Close this. Let's
Dibs.
get to those. So let's see. And that's 6. That means we start with Zach again. Sorry, Zach. Can you roll a d20 and a d4?
It's the 5th time in a week. Fine.
You're just so firstable.
You're so
Yeah.
firstable, man.
You know.
I'm a first trap.
First trap.
Just a sitting first twab.
I respect it.
Oh, one time
That's true. You did come in like 20 minutes into the stream and go first.
What? 10 and a d4.
10 total.
4. That was the most
10-4.
obnoxious way of rolling
So
the dice I've
aggressive,
ever done in
yeah.
my life. It was overhand. Fuck that
10-4.
Overhand?
Yeah, I absolutely overhand threw that into my tray.
What does that mean? Like you flick it up?
Oh,
Did you
I
not see him
overhand threw it
do
into
this?
my tray.
Yeah.
Hiya.
It bounced off of my
Like-
desk and into the tray.
Stank on it.
10 on chart 4. Is there anything that embarrasses Brasfer?
That's funny. That's a layered question, as usual. Because I think the feeling of embarrassment that comes from listening to people talk who just don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and he is in a position where he then has to just like refute them, and he's like, this is just gonna be like a 2-word sentence. Because what you said is absolutely ridiculous. That's like cringe embarrassment, I feel like, for him.
I'm so sorry.
But like, to embarrass him specifically, God, he's so fucking gay. It's being around Ansel and having him kind of talk him up in front of a crowd, basically.
Oh,
And he just has to
Ansel
kind of
would
sit
do
there
that.
and take it because he would never really speak out against him. But he's just got fucking, his teeth are grinding the whole fucking time.
That's really cute. Ansel is the type to like bring somebody up and like just fucking hype man them. Like
Have you heard about spends the
But,
next
like-
20 minutes talking about him.
even with like the most normal of guys, like for somebody that you guys have met, like who you are currently engaged with right now, Dulgrit, like he would so be the type to be like, Dulgrit, you're doing so well. Brasfer, have you seen, like, Dulgrit dug this hole so fast, like, you know, and Dulgrit kind of like, you know, isn't really like 100% in on it, but like, he's, you know, he's just that type of guy. That's totally in his character. We love to see it.
Love.
Sure hope
Yeah.
that guy's okay, you know? Hope nothing goes wrong for him.
He seems fine. He seems very physically fit.
He seems very happy these days.
He is very happy. All right, Topher, your turn.
Helper!
15 and 1.
15-1. Okay. How does Caleros believe that his other party members would describe him?
Yeah. Sloppy.
I love those questions.
I think he would, with proper assessment, he would think that they see him as sloppy, but useful, I would hope. That's pretty much it.
So that's mostly him wanting to drink, I'm guessing, that leads back to that, right?
I would think it's more that because he was pretty sauced at the start of the entire campaign, and he hasn't had a drink since, so it's been wearing down. So yeah, he's definitely looking for one, but right now on his mind, he's a little surprised at himself for even being able to go into the graveyard without. This is like the first time he's ever been there without being drunk, like completely drunk. So I think he's coming to more coming to his senses, and in this moment he would think, wow, I've been pretty sloppy and not as useful as I'd want to be, but hopefully they think I'm still useful in some ways.
That's cool. Definitely different than how he used to perform anyway.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay, Reese, you are next on the die.
10 and 1.
10 and 1. What did Sprocket last dream about?
He would have been in the wilds, just kind of in the woods outside of town. I'm thinking he's had like a mix of dreams, like whatever dream he has had recently, which some of them might be very just normal, innocuous, whatever's. They've got a lot of dragon-themed things happening recently since that's joined him up. So I'm thinking that's kind of got to be, there's got to be dreams happening that either take a turn or all of a sudden have some like draconic influence, as if something is speaking to him and he just can't decipher it yet. He doesn't know what anything means yet. And I don't have a great example, great question. Like I'll maybe think of something, but like normal dreams that he might have, and then all of a sudden some sort of draconic influence theme, speech, action, something's happening, right? He doesn't know what it is, but either edge pops up or something happens and it's just all of a sudden gets weird, as if something's talking to him or something, something's happening and he does not understand it yet.
Do you feel like those would be more lucid or more like bizarro kind of weird?
Ooh, I like lucid. I think again, let's say even like lucid normal dreams, like whatever, he's just having his day-to-day dreams and normal, and he's lucid, and then all of a sudden the weird shit happens and he's lucid, but he's like, okay, but I'm controlling that, and then it doesn't lucid part of it, right? Like the part that he can't control is a draconic influence, and he's like, no, I'm lucid, this is not that, this is a dream, and then he can't stop that part of it, right? Like that's the piece he can't control. In this dream he can control.
Hell yeah. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna start doing halvesies for these. So 3 of you, and then half. So Pine.
That's me. I didn't roll. Oh, that almost went off the desk. 11 and 2.
11 and 2.
Yeah.
What is something in Deandra's morning routine? Or her morning routine? Something she does every morning?
God, I don't know. I think I do know. Within the order, I think her morning routine varies than when she's on her own. When she's on her own is what I'll go with. She spends a lot of time with herself and with this newfound magic and energy that flows within her. It's taken her a few years to be able to start getting control of what she is and who she is. And I think that a huge help in that is kind of grounding herself every morning. I imagine that she has movements that she goes through, stretches, just kind of preps herself for needing to change at any moment and the consequences of that.
Do you think that is sort of like a meditation, or do you think it is more primal than that?
She wouldn't call it a meditation. I think a lot of people would. And I know that when Ira told her about it to start incorporating that in her routine, she probably thought it was bullshit.
Yeah, fuck off, Ira.
Yeah, fuck off, Ira. And then found that she was more radical and untamed, unkept kind of throughout the day. So she, will begrudgingly admit that Ira was right and that she, in fact, needed to ground herself in the morning. I think it's both meditative and primal. I think it's the combination of the two that makes it work so well. Because if it was just primal, she would lose herself, and it was just meditative. Then when she becomes a bear, it's too primal and uncontrollable. So she has to kind of marry the two together.
Yeah, I like that. I also like the idea of probably not a morning activity, maybe, but like in a night activity, like the runoff of that energy is like shifting and running in a pack together, like through the woods. I know that's night behavior, but that's just kind of something that.
Oh yeah, any energy that they have to get out at the end of the day and release, they're getting out, and that varies for Deandra, whether that's a pack run or other activities.
Other activities. Okay. Chris, you are next.
12 on the D4, 1 on the D20.
A lot of people on the first table today. What is one thing that Corin has changed her mind about? What has she changed her perspective on? Or maybe, if that's too vague, something that she hated and now likes. Could be something more simple.
I think when she first set out on her own, she was very eager to find, like, fantastic and amazing and all these wondrous things and whatnot in the world. But I think she's still excited about those things, but I think when she left home, and her home was like, her parents were a little quirky, but like the house itself was very mundane and life was very mundane. So I think she set out wanting to find these like bold and crazy things, but I think over the course of her travels she found that like all of the best stories are from the mundane, from people talking about like, like the fisherman who's been in the village for like 20 years and has seen things change in the village over the course of the years. I think that's something that she's very much changed her mind on, is to find the not purpose in the mundane, but like the like
the meaning in it.
Yeah, sort of. Just like to find like the peace in the mundane and to be okay with that, and like kind of like immersing yourself in that, it makes those big adventurous moments all that bigger and more exciting and that sort of stuff.
Very classic grass is greener on the other side type of thing, and then standing on the other side, seeing that there's green grass where you were as well, sort of thing, like having that longing for home and for normalcy that means something more to her now. Do you think, because she's probably been away and back to home a couple of times, right? Like out on a journey and then comes back home for a while, out on a journey, comes back home for a while?
Probably, yeah. I think she probably goes out for like a year and a half, and then comes back for like a couple of months, and then leaves again.
In that same vein, do you think she would be more excited about her father's stories as time went on, even if she kind of knows that they're bullshit?
I think she would. Like, it was always because, like, even though she knew that they were like embellished and bullshit, she knew that there was like some layer of truth to it. You know, like, it's like, oh, I brought back this this crystal or something. Sorry, Pine. From like the highest peak on this mountain, and she's like, okay, you got this from from a cave at the highest peak on the mountain. There was not a white dragon there, and you were not running for your life at the end of it. But yeah, I think she would be. I think she would still enjoy his stories, and I think she would be very excited to share her own. And maybe like embellish a couple of her own.
Oh, that's cute. I wonder if her dad would catch that she's doing it.
Probably. Game can spell game.
Okay, enchilada man. You pre-rolled. Now is the time to give them to me.
16 on the bigger dice, 2 on the smaller one.
Okay.
You get a later on a D4.
How would you describe Oris's fashion sense or fashion style? Does he have one? Does fashion mean anything to him?
It is a mixture of Harvard professor and poor patchwork. I imagine that he's put a lot of things together himself, or family members have, and each of the patchworks, or not patchwork, but patches that have been put on his cloak and in clothes has some type of story or meaning attached or memory to it, right? And that's what's held more dear. So I'd say lack thereof a fashion sense, but deep meaning in what he wears, even though it might seem more simple.
So there's patchwork involved. Do you also believe the clothes themselves are hand-me-downs or homemade? I'm sure, but
homemade, not necessarily hand-me-downs, but homemade.
Mm-hmm. And the pieces of patchwork, is it always from other clothing, or is it from a variety of things? You know, like this is the satchel from Grandpa's first, adventuring bag, that caught him on the edge of a branch when he tumbled down a hill and saved his life, kind of thing.
Oh yeah, like Grandma's oven mitt is on his breast pocket, area, like things like that are what they are.
Do you think he also has repurposed items in the same way, like separate pouches, like like I'm kind of almost imagining like other tools used for the same, like for a really bad example, Ariel in The Little Mermaid calling a fork a hairbrush. Do you think there's other things like that he might have?
He's got a lot of quirky things on him. And I would say more than like using them in a weird purpose, it's just they're more antique-y and outdated, as those are the things that have been passed down and well made, and things like that. Like he does, one of the things he carries on his waist is his mother's big cooking spoon. things like that. So they are more intricately made, antique-y looking, worn, but well used.
I can see it very well.
High fashion sense.
Absolutely.
Liberal Harvard professor.
They draw him in the morning news scroll like every time, like the painter has to come by and sketch his whole outfit. It's a huge
100%.
ordeal.
It is. It's a big deal.
Okay. Well, let us kind of ease back into it here. Currently, we find our party in the midst of a conflict. Blades drawn, magic raw and crackling in the air, the quiet graveyard of Fairwind is alive with the sound of combat. The wind howls, and the leaves churn. Welcome back, adventurers. In the story so far, our unwilling main characters have become trapped in the mirrored shell of the Fairwind domain, coming to terms with the fact that the only way to escape is to challenge the archfey that has made this her home. An archfey that has stolen the names and minds of the townsfolk, and now wears the skin of the child of the Fairwind family. Thankfully, assistance has come in the form of Lonicera Woodbrine, a fey in service to the Summer Queen Titania, who owed you for saving her life. She opened a fairy circle called the Summer Balm, a small sanctuary where you could all rest and recover whenever you needed. But outside of this grace, the nightmare continues. And when you headed that frontier, it would be by your group's skills and wits alone. The first step to take is to locate 4 pieces of the Archfey's mirror, one of which Lonicera believes she sensed in the graveyard on the northeast end of town. You all decided to begin there, but not before being intercepted briefly by a large shrouded figure that offered you trades for items. Wary, you all moved past it and continued on your previous trajectory, and the creature made no way to bother you or harm you, as far as you are aware. Once in the graveyard proper, it wasn't long before you were made aware that the gravetender, a Goliath called Dulgrit, was still active here, digging numerous empty waiting graves. However, another visitor, a crow with one missing toe, also lingered, and after being offered a silver piece by Corin, flew towards a particular grave with a dark, almost crystalline gravestone, engraved with sylvan writing. Something buried in the earth beneath glowed dark blue and black, beckoning. Some attempted to distract Dulgrit to lead him away from his digging, but your attempts fell on deaf ears. That is, until someone struck and broke the earth at that grave, and the giant man swelled with sudden rage, striking out at Corin and Caleros. The once gentle, simple man, now a weapon, turned against us. And so, we come back to the present, in the middle of this altercation, among the souls who came before. I believe the initiative tracker is still on the screen for everybody.
It is, but it's empty.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay, fantastic.
Thank God.
I was like, I don't remember.
Well then, just to bring us back into it a little bit, we had just finished the lair action, so that you will not have to go through that again. But as that happened, 2 of these insectoid creatures dug their way out of the ground near you and were convening on those of you in the back. So, starting us off, Deandra, I hope you were ready to go, because it is your turn.
Oh, fuck.
How do you just turn that on like that and just put me into a moment of panic, like instantly? What is wrong with you?
I remember
The horns.
I forgot all about the fucking bug people.
Forgot
Yeah,
all about
same
bug
here.
people. I wrote down my
Yep.
next. I was smart enough to write down my next turn. My turn, which is pretty rad for me.
That's pretty smart.
Thank you.
Never a day in my fucking life.
Okay. I want to try. I'm gonna try to get the shovel away from Doldrick, because that seems to be his weapon. So you tell me how to roll that.
You want to try and take his shovel? Is that what you're telling me?
Yup.
Okay.
Real quick before we go,
As my
before we go
Your
too far,
source
did
of
I hand
power.
you my pickaxe though?
What?
Your pick.
Didn't you
huh?
have my pickaxe?
No,
Somebody
it's
had
on
my
the ground.
pickaxe.
It's
No.
Oris.
No,
He has
Okay.
You gave
We
it to
have it.
Oris. Oris gave it to Brasfer. Brasfer started bringing up the earth.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, okay. I'm just making sure I followed just for memory's sake.
Nope, I got nothing. I got nothing but Jaws in a dream. So I'm just gonna
Okay.
fight it and try
So
to.
you're
Pause.
you're going to try and disarm him. So I am just without knowing the immediate rules of disarming off the top of my head, I'm just gonna have it be contested athletics.
Okay.
He is big and strong, but
I'm a
so are
hybrid
you.
right now, so I have advantage on athletics,
okay, there you go.
which is nice. Because I was low-key hoping it'd say it's athletics.
You was hoping that, princess?
I was
Well,
hoping that
surprise.
princess, and
It is.
God, you said it was athletics. Oh.
Uh
I landed
oh.
as a 19 on the floor, but I won't count it because it's on the floor and I'm fair.
We only count it if it's in the tray.
I rolled a 19
Put your tray on the
my
floor.
desk. That's crazy. Put your tray on the floor. I might as well. I roll on the ground all the time. Okay,
Like your dice roll on the ground,
22.
or you roll on the ground?
I roll on the ground,
22.
the dice roll on the ground, we all roll on the ground.
She's a bear. You gotta get that scratch spot in the back.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you reach out and wrap one claw around this shovel and pull back, and his massive arms come with you, and you're pulling and pulling, and you kind of get to this moment where the both of you are like almost face to face, and you kind of like feel his breath, and you can smell like with your enhanced senses like rancid, awful, like dry spit smell of his breath, the
Ooh.
unclean kind of old like mouth smell.
That's nasty.
You pull and he pulls back, but you feel one moment where he tries to adjust his grip and close his hands tighter, but he has to release for a moment to do that. And you come in with your other hand and you grab it and pull it back, and you manage to take the shovel out of
Oh,
his hands.
Hell yeah. Okay. That's one.
Now that is going to be your action.
I know. I do have a bonus action.
You do have a bonus action. You also have a shovel.
I have a bonus action, a shovel, and a dream.
The bare necessities.
I'm going to... Hold on. I'm reading Crimson Right rules. Okay, because other creatures cannot. All right, cool. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to, while holding the shovel, I'm going to take it and kind of like dig it in my thigh a little bit on one of the green lines that runs down it, and I'm just gonna like nick myself with the shovel, and I'm gonna Crimson Right the shovel so that
Okay.
it deals extra damage.
You got to put a little bit of force behind that because that shovel is not sharp. So I feel like you have to really like almost like drive it like a spear down
If
into
it's
your
not-
thigh, but
yeah,
you
if
do.
it's not sharp enough, I'll just use a claw. I don't know how sharp this shovel is.
No, you can do it. I'm just
Disable
telling you, you're
myself
gonna have to
here.
put some force behind it. So
It's
if you
a
think she's
D4
gonna do
of
that,
damage anyway. Either way, it hurts. So
uh-huh.
yeah.
No, that's no problem.
Well,
Yeah.
I wanted to draw blood, but if it's unreasonable, I'll just
No,
use
no,
claw.
it is. I'm just telling you, she's gonna have to put some force behind that.
Gnaw on the wood and give myself a splinter.
Gnaw on the wood.
It's probably not well kept. Okay, and then that's my bonus action, so I'm just gonna tighten my grip on the Crimson Right as it's a little bit bloody
Okay.
and a little bit
Crimson
more,
Right.
more scary now. And
Stole a shovel.
I stole a shovel. Well, he keeps
Mhm.
bonking people with it, so I'm taking it away from him. It's my shovel now, bitch. I'm a bear
If you
with a
keep
shovel.
being an asshole, gonna take your toys away.
Yeah, you have to play nicely with the other kids. So that's it. That's it for me. It's my whole thing.
Okay, no movement.
He's right there.
Okay, no problem. Caleros, it is your turn. And just a reminder that Corin did manage to distract him last session. He did turn around and begin to start, like, making aggressive movements towards Corin.
I forgot about
However,
that.
he does lack a shovel now.
He's still mad.
What's he more
Maybe
mad
that's
about?
Good.
yeah.
Good.
You know what? Chris made the roll, so right now he's more pissed about Corin hurting the grave.
Shovel's a new problem. Yeah.
Yeah, shovel. Look. He has a queue. Okay, he can't organize
like a
properly.
sim. Yeah.
Yeah, so like he's
Fuck,
still
do
got
I know
the
how that feels.
he's still got the fuck this bitch in the top of the queue, and the shovel has just been slotted in next.
Please don't fuck me. You are massive.
Well, he's got to fist you now, so I don't know what you want.
Yeah.
There's a shovel before, so let's count our graces.
All right. Cal is looking pretty worn. He's going to run towards these trees over here. 15, 20. How tall is like the fence between him and the insect person?
Not long, not tall at all. It's
Not tall,
probably
okay.
it's probably like a foot or two at most.
Okay. I forget, as a rogue, if I use my bonus action to hide and then use my action to shoot my bow, does that give me advantage because I'm hidden?
If you hide, yes.
Okay.
And since you're in the trees, I'm gonna say that you're probably like, and keep in mind that as I described this graveyard, right, there are graves and things everywhere. So I'm gonna say it's probably super easy for you to get behind a gravestone and hide.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, he's going to cunning action hide, bonus action
Okay.
hide, and then use his action to shoot his longbow at the insect person right there.
The girly one, yeah.
Let's see here.
Hope that's not your wife.
I like that.
Change my mind. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits. That means you have sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Must have really hated his wife.
11 points of piercing damage.
11 points, very nice.
And under his breath, he's gonna be like, "Oh God, I hope that wasn't my wife."
The arrow pierces this like chitinous carapace that is dotted with these hair, like fly-like hairs that are like blooming off of it. And as it cracks it open like the shell of a crab, this white kind of like just watery fluid spills out, and there's this insect going as it kind of
That's not the
turns and
sound
looks at you.
insects make.
This insect is standing on 2 legs, dude. Okay? I'm gonna fist you
You,
so hard in a minute.
Please don't.
Open up.
Or if you
baby.
do, at least like dust your hand with drugs first.
Oh my god. You can't just say that.
Hey, it's a
He
call
did.
to callback. Okay?
It's a free
He did.
country.
Oh boy.
You're in Canada. You're not even over here.
FBI agent,
Yeah,
it is a
Canada's
joke.
free country.
Enjoy the stream.
Any more movement? You have 10 more feet. Are you good?
No, but I will point out that like Cal didn't gracefully run over there. He's like panting and limping on one leg to get hidden in the trees, and like fumbles an arrow, falls out as he grabs one of his arrows to shoot.
Guys, Cal doesn't look very good.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
Is it because he got hit or because he's sober?
Maybe a little of both.
Or they shot his wife.
He's like, why is the ground not moving?
Alright.
Oh yeah, land sickness.
Dolgrit.
Sickness.
5, 10, 15,
Not used to
20,
seeing
25, 30. He is going to have to use his
so
action
ready to
to
be
dash. As he just barrels. By the way, Deandra, you would get an attack of opportunity, so would Etch.
As he leaves? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
moving.
he's leaving. He's leaving you.
Yeah, punch
He
him
didn't.
or something. You know, for funsies.
Oh, Etch was ready for that one.
Okay, I got a natural 20 on my
Natural
Etch too.
20. No shit.
Yeah.
How much
yeah.
of that includes Sentinel?
No.
It doesn't.
No, Sentinel's if he attacks somebody within.
Or
5
leaves your
feet.
range on an opportunity attack, yeah.
Hold on.
I don't remember.
But
that.
then his speed becomes 0.
Yeah, so he doesn't get to go anywhere.
That's it. That's it.
Mhm.
That's
when I
it.
score a critical hit,
Damn it.
roll one of the weapon's dice one additional time and add it to the extra damage. I did not fucking know that.
Are you doing the 2024 rule for that?
I have no idea. It just says species traits. So,
Yes.
If Trish says no, I won't do it. But that's there.
Species traits?
Savage attacks is what it's called. I think it's a
Savage
half-orc.
attack, isn't that a feat?
Oh, Savage Attacks is a half-orc thing, and that's 2014 as well. Yeah, when you get a critical hit, you add one of the weapon dice again. Yes, that's
Oh,
how.
yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Sentinel
Yeah.
is the when they move out of
Sentinel,
range,
yeah.
you attack, and then there's if you hit, their movement.
Their
is 0,
movement
so they
becomes
don't get to
0.
leave. Yeah.
That's right.
Yep. So with a
Oh.
critical, you get both of the things.
I don't want their speed to be 0. I want him to leave me though.
I don't know if you can read it if it says May, but I'm pretty sure it's a.
It just says
It's
it just says his
0.
creature speed is 0.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
your
That
feat.
it
seems
would help
like-
if I read things as I.
A player choice for it to be a detriment in something that you're trying to do.
I don't know. That's okay. It's okay if it's 0. I just
Well, he turns around to start, like, sprinting, like, hunkering down, like, hands almost going to, like, grip the earth like an animal to start, like, pulling himself to run. And both you and Etch reach out and attack him. You guys could roll your damage for that.
I said I was gonna do it. I'm doing it.
Remember that all dice get doubled for a crit.
Including the dice that I add for savage attack.
Yeah,
all dice in a
baby.
crit get doubled.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, poor buddy. I feel really
I
bad.
don't think you
okay,
double
so
savage
that's
attack.
23 damage.
It's all dice in a critical.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
but
it
it's
is
being
like
added on
salvage,
because
yeah.
of a critical.
Oh.
So, in addition to the one
Okay.
that she gets for the normal critical, she gets an additional one
Okay,
due to the
so
set.
that's-
Okay, then yeah, then that
Then
wouldn't be
it's-
doubled. Okay.
Hold on, let me do that. 17.
17.
Yes.
Did you add your Crimson Right and that stuff?
No, because I didn't hit him with a shovel. I just hit him with my claw.
Okay.
Because isn't it a
17.
melee? Unarmed strike?
It can be whatever you
It's
want. It's your equipped
it could be
weapon.
shovel or your claw.
I don't even have
Yeah.
shovel in my inventory, so I just rolled with my
Claw.
claw. Yeah.
Improvised
roll with
weapon
that.
would be a
I'm-
D4 anyway.
I am sticking
It would be the
with
same.
that, so my claw
Okay.
is a D6.
And what about Etch?
Because I'm in my hybrid.
Etch does 6 at least. 6 on his hit. And then, just depending on how you want to flavor this, or I'll let you decide your Etch, he can flavor hers to do more acid damage with his reaction, which would be an
Oh, yeah.
additional 4. So, 6 or 10, your call. What would he do and is the double crit?
That's his react. Well, he's using his
And
react.
he uses reaction. Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. He's using his
He's
reaction.
using
for
his
the attack. He
reaction right
can't do
now.
it for that. You are correct. So 6. Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
6. That's already doubled?
That is the double. Yeah. He didn't roll well.
Poor buddy.
Yeah. Still good. He
Okay,
hit.
still a pretty impressive hit from both of you with a maximum of 23 damage. your claw, Deandra, goes to grab him, I think almost instinctually as he goes to leave you because, you know, you're like that protective kind of nature in you. And your claw just reaches in and like hooks in to his skin, and as he like screams out and yells, you pull that claw back with a big chunk of flesh just catching in your claws as you do so.
Sorry, buddy.
And Etch is kind of the same way,
My
like
bad.
reaching down and grabbing the back of his calf and pulling out a big like serrated teeth, kind of racking his flesh and pulling back. And he falls to one knee because of that and cannot move. His speed becomes 0. That is a very suck-ass turn for him.
Yeah. Sorry, dude.
Now it's this
He
little
would-
guy's turn.
He would still have his action.
Well, he was gonna... I
Unless
guess he would.
used his action at the very beginning.
Well,
to
he
dash, but...
wanted to dash, yeah.
Well, you're the guide in this universe, so what does he
No,
want to do?
no, you're right. He would still have his
No.
action.
Yeah,
You are
he would
not.
change his plans or whatever, right?
Yeah, no, he would have to change his plans. No, you're absolutely right. Okay, he's gonna turn around and he's going to try and punch. He's gonna just, like, punch at you guys. I'm gonna say if on an odd, it's gonna be Etch, and on an even, it's Deandra. Odd, even, so 1 to each of you. So, this one will be for Deandra, this one will be for Etch. Okay, Deandra does a... does an 11 hit you.
Oh, no.
Does a 9 hit Etch.
I don't believe so.
Very bad rolls for him.
No. He's at 16.
So as I said, a very shitty turn for him.
That's very bad.
There.
And
If
he
I
kind of
didn't-
still has his action almost.
If I didn't just like manifest this. On this insectoid creature's turn, it is going to... It's going to kind of start scurrying forward, and as it does, it disappears from your sight as if it is fading into a shadow itself. Like it's almost as if it phases out of its existence for a moment. And then... it's going to appear right here. And it is going to strike at you, Brasfer.
Okay.
That is a 15 to hit.
Yep.
Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please?
I most certainly can.
Uh-oh.
That is 10 slashing damage, by the way.
Oh my god.
That is his max damage.
Yeah, I felt it, and I fail. I'm just gonna let you know right now I failed.
Are you sure you don't want to tell me the number?
5?
Okay, yep, you fail. You are
Okay.
paralyzed.
Oh.
Yeah, we
Great.
can stop laughing now.
As the claws sink into your back, this, again, like this crab-like kind of claw comes out and impales you. It goes underneath your shoulder blade and finds a nerve that sends a shock down your entire body. Your limbs seize up and you drop the pick.
Oh, that's the worst part.
And as you kind of freeze and everything goes still for a moment, all you can hear is this clicking from this creature's mandibles as it pulls its claw a little bit too slowly out of you.
That was targeted. Didn't appreciate that.
Okay.
That's personal.
That was his action and his bonus action. I am going to roll now really quick to see if he recharges this. Okay, he does. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put that there so I
That would be
remember
really nice
that
if
they
he
have it.
didn't.
Okay, that is his turn. Sprocket, you are within... Are you within 10 feet? You are. Since you were starting
Nice.
your turn...
He's 15 feet.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, you're right.
Do your thing, but yeah.
I must. Yeah. Okay, so you
Or
don't.
did you do the
Okay.
thing where you
Well,
target from
your
one
turn.
square in front of you?
It is.
No, it's that Lancer.
I accidentally did a square in front of me. My bad.
Thanks,
Ouch.
Chris.
Really outing yourself.
I'm getting a lot of corrections tonight. What's going on under the hood, Tristan?
I'm scared.
It's your turn, Sprocket.
Go, Sprock, go.
All right. I will see the little guy, little insectoid next to me ish, biting people, stabbing them, and like them seizing up and just, oh my god! And that will be the one I target first.
Okay.
Especially as we were told not to target the old gravedigger guy as much, or like to go easy. These
Literally
things
couldn't
look
stop you if I wanted to.
Yeah, well, these things look way less humanoid-y to me, or like this is the. I haven't been told on these, so we're going, if you will, all out, and I'm not even gonna hesitate. So I'm taking first hit at the guy right here. So 25 to hit,
25 definitely hits.
and it is 10 damage, piercing.
10
The old crossbow
damage.
skill.
Very
He's been sitting
nice.
behind that wall, and he was kind of focused on the gravedigger guy, and you guys see all this shit happen where biting and shitting and whatever there. He's just like, nope. Turns to his right and takes a pot shot.
Yeah, and the force from this big crossbow that you have in comparison to your body, even though it might be a normal size to somebody else, it launches with this force that just eviscerates like a shotgun blast the side of this creature's arm, and all of that armored chitin just gets blown off, and there's just this sinewy kind of white, like lobster flesh underneath. That's your action?
That is indeed. And I will tell Etch to this one, and I'll be pointing at the one I'm shooting at.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah. Yep.
No movement?
Nope.
Okay. Etch's turn. Etch is going to duck and run. He is going to get an attack of opportunity on him from Dulgrit. Which I don't think hits. That is an 11.
Miss.
Okay. He like backs up and begins to like go low and make it down in between these graves, and even as the fist comes down, it's like just inches away from him as he just leaps out of the way and gets a running start into this guy. I'm gonna still count it as flanking. So you can roll with advantage on this attack, even though Brasfer is a little bit paralyzed.
A little. Just enough.
15.
15, that's exactly what you needed. Roll damage.
Right.
Let's go.
My distraction is being
4.
a tasty morsel.
4 damage.
4. Little bite damage.
4 bite damage. As Etch finds that opening that you blasted with the crossbow and just like latches onto that arm and begins thrashing his head back and forth almost like an alligator with something dragging it into the water, and he nearly pulls this creature off of the little like mount it has on this gate, but the creature is screaming and fighting back and pulling against him, and Etch is just growling under his breath, and then finally the creature manages to break free, and Etch just has his tail straight up. He's crouched like a dog, kind of ready to attack. So that,
Love it.
I believe, is Etch's turn. Oris.
Orcus.
Oris looks over to Cal, seeing him kind of run puffing and puffing, and seeing the girl come up. She sees very confident what
lady.
he wants to do. And he's like, I got this. And then the guy comes up behind him. Oh, fucking berries. Okay, here we go. He's gonna turn around. And you can hear his breath like catch, and then he's like, and as he coughs, his eyes go black and necrotic and have like tendrils of kind of like vines coming out of it, and just some like pus and spores begin to come out of his cough, and he does a wild shape condition as he starts his halo of spores.
Here we go, baby.
He's infected.
And it's fine, kill him. So I get some things. What did that do?
Good question.
I only got 16. I thought it would auto do the 16 temp hit points, but I get 10 hit points, and then he's in my radius. Let's use my reaction. Okay, so I am now.
Do you have an aura
action.
now?
I do. So I'm I've got this nasty like spore cloud, kind of smoking around Oris.
Okay,
And
what's
he
the
looks-
radius of it?
Within 10 feet of me.
10 feet. Okay.
It's I can expend my reaction or when it starts its turn there. So nothing happens till it starts its turn.
Okay.
When it moves into space within or moves or starts. But I'll look at him now that I'm coughing and I've got these pores just kind of streaming off of me. I look at this creature. Get away from my friend. And I'm going to just try to intimidate the fuck out of him to look at me instead of Etch or Brasfer. This guy.
Okay, so you're trying to intimidate him?
Yeah, but I don't have an action because that was my wild shape.
Right. Bonus action?
Yes, I'm going to look back at Cal and toss him a healing word, and just kind of like a spore cloud comes straight at you and just hits you in the throat and kind of goes down, and you gain
A trauma.
you gain
You gain a scar. Terminal
You gain a phobia.
Yeah.
6
Redeemable
points
now.
of healing, is it?
You gain asthma.
Did we
And I'm
change
gonna-
to 2024 healing? We did, right?
That was 2024 healing.
Okay. All right.
Aw.
Healing word's a D4, so that was 2D4 plus 4.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm gonna expend my reaction on this guy as I face him down. Trying to get his attention, and we're gonna do 7 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, since it's a reaction, is there a trigger for that?
It just says you may expend your reaction,
Okay.
so I can't do it again. And if something else enters it, I can't. Let's see. You can use wild shape. Let's go back down. You can use your reaction to one creature you can see. Oh, just when it moves or the start of its turn. You're right.
Okay.
So hold the phone on that one.
Okay, no problem.
And that's it. And then I'm done.
There, you're done. Okay. Corin.
Yeah, Corin's just gonna like put her hands to her mouth and just be like, as she saw Deandra and Etch just kind of like tear into this guy and just be like, I thought we weren't killing him.
I was gonna say, you guys can do quick answers if you want. I don't mind.
That's. I don't know. I think I have a shovel in my mouth at this point. I'll just growl.
Bear with the shovel.
Yeah.
Bear with her.
Grin and
Bear
bear
with
it.
me, please. I have a shovel in my mouth.
Does he still look like he's pissed at me, or?
Hard to tell. He kind of went to one knee and then turned around away from you to punch at Deandra and Edge.
Okay.
He might now look a little bit distracted.
You have on unicorn. Not a shovel, that's for sure. Yeah, I think she's just gonna... There's a lot going on over there. And she is very far away. I think she's just going to try and get his attention again. So she's going to try and smash the grave once again.
Okay. I believe how we rolled this was...
A dex and then a con, I think.
Yeah.
Or not dex, strength and then a con, I think.
Right. So you were... Yeah. It was... Because you can definitely hit it because it's a gravestone. It's not moving. So it would be a strength because it's a fucking rock. Or did I have you roll dex because you're a monk and that's what you work off of? Does anybody remember whether I said dex or strength?
I think it was strength because I don't know. How do you break a rock with dexterity?
Okay.
You
Well, I
juke it
do
out.
remember. I do remember that it was strength to see
Roll into it.
if you break it, and then it was the constitution to see if it hurt you to do it, and the con save would have to beat. Was it beat or how did I do it? I think it was beat your or meet your roll. So yeah, go ahead and roll strength.
I'm definitely not beating my strength because my strength's of 19.
19. Okay.
Yeah, and then shave 10 off of that.
Okay. I think that's how I did it. I'm gonna have to just roll with it in a minute. So that definitely breaks the other side of this gravestone. You're just gonna take 3 bludgeoning. As this time, I think when you're striking it, because she's kicking it, right?
Yeah.
You've done this twice now and managed to hit it in the right spot to break it. But as with like repetitive strikes in the same place where you're finding that hit, because this like is kind of like a stationary object, you feel it that time. It really fucking hurts. Your skin is starting to wear down a little bit at hitting a fucking rock. But you do break it.
Yeah, and she's just gonna be like, "Hey, look at what I'm doing!" Smash, and then just be like, "Ow!"
Okay, and then I did need to have him roll something, so I will get that out of the way now, and we will see what happens. I remember how I rolled this one at least. Okay. We'll remember that going forward. All right. Anything else on your turn? I do know you have
Movement.
movement and bonus action, technically,
Yep.
right?
It's going to 5, 10, 15, 30. She's just gonna run over here after smashing that other gravestone and just like make it look like she's about to break another one. Just like,
Poor Thomas Flangy.
She does feel really bad about it.
Okay, anything else?
Nay.
Okay. It is the female creature's turn. It, after being struck by you, Kaleros, it moves forward and jumps up and perches on this gate, and it raises back on 2 legs, and it just like spreads its claws and shrieks, and then just like a dart comes at you, and it's gonna jump down and slice at you.
Definitely not my wife.
I don't know,
Maybe it
man.
is my wife.
That
My
one.
wife used to do this. You know, jump off of things and try and
I
attack me.
I remember when my wife used to pounce me.
Okay, that is an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Unless you have, no, that wouldn't count. Never mind. God, I'm rolling poor to hit and well on the damage. That's 8 slashing damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Would it matter if I'm unconscious?
You have the ability to half that damage.
I'm at
Does
that
he?
level.
Up, it's level 4. Yep. That sucks.
Okay. This creature with surprising speed comes down and drives this claw right into your chest, and you feel your consciousness kind of begin to flicker and waver. You are down. So I'm gonna turn you sideways. Oh, no, I'm not gonna shrink you. I'm gonna turn you sideways. There we go. Okay. There is almost a victory screech as this creature begins to bear down on top of Caleros.
Not good.
Brassfur, you are paralyzed. So
Damn.
it is going to consume your turn, and you make another Constitution save to see if you break it.
Alright. $12.
12 succeeds. You throw off the paralyze.
Right.
Okay, but that is your turn, unfortunately. Now, you guys are gonna love this. Because he does not have his shovel, he no longer has a lair action. So,
Oh.
I
Does
did
that mean-
something
Way to go,
smart.
Bear.
I did
Andrew gets
something
it instead?
smart.
Yeah, which we
Yay,
of course
Bear!
planned for and knew and completely thought.
Yeah,
through.
we
Yeah,
stole
definitely.
your we stole your
100%.
notes. It says in the script, Deandra will get the shovel.
And she will get the layer action.
Oh my god.
and now she gets her turn. It's all coming up roses.
Do the lair action.
Yeah, we'll be pushing daisies very quickly.
Yeah, man. Okay. So. I was gonna do something totally different here, but that's okay. I'm gonna move. How far is this? Wonderful. Okay, so I'm gonna move. Oh, fuck. That's not right. This is right. I'm gonna move here.
No, he'll bean you.
Okay, now if you have Sentinel, does that also mean that creatures don't take opportunity attacks against you? I forget.
That's
I
mobile,
really
that's
doubt
different.
that. I
That's
don't think
mobile.
so.
That's mobile. Okay,
Yeah.
so he is.
He can. Go
No,
for
he
it.
used his reaction. He used his reaction to hit Etch. He has no reaction.
Bitch. Okay. I'm going to
Damn.
drop the. Can I? Would it take an action to throw the shovel over Oris to land between him and Brassfur? If I just check it real quick, like in my movement. Yeah.
It's only 10 feet.
He's short. I feel like I can do it. If not,
You have advantage on athletics checks in your form.
correct.
Make an athletics check. The DC is low.
Okay.
It's only 5.
Okay. Well,
So don't roll a 1.
yeah, with advantage that's a 15 and a 14 plus.
Yeah,
whatever, so-
absolutely. Absolutely no problem.
Cool. So I'm gonna chuck the shovel in between them, and then I'm gonna run down here, and I'll use my action to get in between my bare posies a healing potion and pour it in his mouth. I'm like,
Okay.
Like a pot of honey, if you were, like, the cork, I'm like nailing it, like twisting my head and shit, whole 9
Okay.
yards.
Deandra, roll 2d4 for me, please.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. That's a
Unfortunately,
4 and a
healing potion.
2, 6.
6 plus 2, 8.
You heal 8 points.
You heal 8 points, Scleros. You come back into consciousness, kind of sputtering on this magical fluid that is making its way down your throat.
You're welcome. And then as my
Before or after the insect hit him?
and then as my bonus action, I'm gonna predatory strike this fucker that's in front of me.
Okay.
So that she looks at me and not him. I don't think that hits. That's an 8 to hit.
8 total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
rolled a 4.
That misses. This creature is kind of like bearing down on you as you're applying the potion.
Yeah.
But shut up, Chris. And so as it's like
Fucking down
kind
on
of
you.
watching you and like getting closer to you, you kind of just swing out in response to this, and it just
Yeah,
sort of like moves and skitters back.
I'm kind of on like all fours at this moment, and I imagine I'm standing over his body, like in a protective stance so that it can't hit him again. So I imagine while on all fours, I kind of just big swing and a miss.
More as a like get the fuck back than a hit.
Yeah, sure.
I
We'll
believe
pretend
that
that's
is
what I was
Rawr.
supposed to do.
All of your movement, bonus action, and action.
Correct. That's my entire turn.
Fantastic. We love efficiency. That means, Claros, you're up. You are prone.
You're prone, and there is a bear on top of you, Loki. You gotta scooch out.
Is that his wife?
Raylan?
What is this?
Feels the hair. No.
If I'm at a diagonal,
thank
my
you.
ass is definitely in your
oh.
face. So it's just this like bear ass.
That's a tail. Fills the nose.
little stubby tail.
Mwah. Oh. Raylan, it's you.
God, that's such a
Your
shame.
favorite way to
90s
wake me
movie.
up.
Wake me up inside.
Is that poopy?
Sandra, thank you. Thank you so much.
She just
Holy shit.
You're welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Put me back in the ground.
I can't do a bear voice. This is the best you get.
No, that was good. I liked that.
He was more surprised that you talked. I think he was more thinking you would just growl back at him.
No.
He's like, oh. And then Cal is going to bonus action disengage. Wait a second. Half move it to stand up, right?
Correct.
5, 10, 15. Yeah, it's not going to matter then. All right. In that case, he's going to bonus action take a healing potion.
There we
That's a
go.
good idea.
Okay.
Yeah. 2d4 plus 4.
Oh, I need to get rid of
8. 8
Nice.
points of healing. And
He's at 16, guys.
One from inventory. All right, and then he's going to use 15 feet of movement to 10 feet of movement to get on the opposite side here.
Oh, important. You started your turn within 10 feet of this creature. Just before your attack, yeah, this is going to be important. And actually before you... Well, it doesn't really matter because you wouldn't be moving close. Let's just do this really quick. Wisdom saving throw, please. Hopefully it doesn't matter.
Wisdom?
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Huh?
Yeah, it's a
Wisdom.
22.
22. Okay, cool.
Ooh.
No problem. You shake off the fear.
Getting behind the creature. Yeah, just gonna go with a standard rapier attack right in the back.
Okay, advantage because you're flanking.
Advantage. Right.
Which also means
Natural
you get
20.
There we go.
Ah,
Okay.
yeah, so it's double
And you
the
get sneak attack, so
damage.
double that.
Yeah, here we
buddy.
go. D8, D8, D6, D6.
Really? The
Success.
Pornhub noise? That's your triumphant noise? That's what you picked?
You immediately recognize.
Nothing like disappointing your parents.
You're getting de-inspiration.
All I'm
for that.
imagining is the insect suddenly sitting on a couch. Like that's it. Like with a little golden bikini on. But it's the insect specifically.
Casting couch.
24 points of piercing damage.
24. Okay, so this is our first instance of no dice. Instead of how do you want to do this, I do no dice. We're going to go into a little bit of an interactive roleplay moment. Tell me what you want to do to dispatch this creature.
Well, let me see what it looks like. Did we have the like full image? No. To like just zoom in. Oh wow. I haven't done that yet. Yeah, I will try to shove the rapier at an angle, going like through its lower back but up, heading towards its top of its spine and head.
Okay.
And then
so
just
you-
try to kind of like when you're trying to pull a splinter out and you just can't get it out, so you just rip it out from the skin. Point
Okay.
action.
Okay, right. So you're trying to get it in there. As you go to shove up with this rapier, the claw kind of comes down and like lands on your blade, kind of almost parrying you. And it turns away from Deandra for a moment to look at you. What do you do? No dice, so whatever you want. This is your moment.
I
However
don't know
cool
what
you
no
want it
dice
to be.
means.
So no dice, essentially. So, sorry, I didn't explain this to you guys.
Is this like an interactive?
It's
like,
an
It's more interact. It's more like
it's
a
more
conversation
interactive.
than it is. How are you doing?
Okay.
this
So think of it
finale?
as like role play between yourself and an NPC, except it's a last minute kind of fight, and there's no dice involved, which means that if you say it, it happens. So.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to interact with that a little bit. And if it becomes too cumbersome, then I might not do it. This is my first time implementing no dice. So it just means that you're not rolling to hit. You've already done it. You've succeeded. And we're going to go forward from there. And it's just more interactive, a little bit of back and
How
forth.
to make it a narrative moment. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, cool. I like it. So as she turns towards me, you've had your fun with me, but you won't have your fun with my friends. And I'll try harder to pull that blade up to try to get to her head.
Okay. Yeah. And she's screeching and fighting you. And you feel that blade push in and begin to rupture. And as it does, she kind of like swings out at you with a claw.
I will try to pull one of my daggers out and kind of counter that and still
Yes.
drive that rapier more.
Quick as lightning, you pull out the second blade, you block it, hold it in place, and you fully get that blade in there. And then you said like pulling a toothpick out, right?
Like a sliver.
Yeah. So you begin to pull the blade forward, like fully out of her body. And you completely pull it forward, and the entire carapace and chest cracks open bit by bit, and it takes some force to do it. But eventually she stops fighting on your blade, and that is totally just ripped out. And she just falls to the ground, completely destroyed.
Cool.
Any last minute flair?
He'll just under his breath say, I thought I seen some shit being drunk. This is some different shit to see.
Okay. Dice toggled back on. Like I said, if we don't like it,
Dice
we can move
toggled.
past it, but it has been something that I have wanted to
I
try
like it.
for a
I think
while.
that's cool. I think it's cool as fuck.
Okay.
I'm game. I like it.
You still have movement, I believe.
I have 5 feet.
5 feet.
Which I guess since she's gone, I will go ahead and spend it. Yeah.
She is just dead.
You know what? I'll step on her body. Oh wow, I just did that.
Oh
thing.
damn.
Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't
He's
do
gone.
that. Huh?
He's hiding.
I'll hide in her carcass. I want
Just
to wear
where?
her as an outfit.
My wife.
I do. I do. Yeah.
Love being inside my
I knew it. I knew someone was gonna say that.
He is gonna step over her body and kind of hand on Deandra. Thank you. Thought I was gonna.
I already said you're welcome.
Again, thank you, because I was dead. In hindsight, I probably could have seen my wife, and you kind of took me away from that. Nah. Yes, no, still thank you. Thank you. It's great. Thank you.
Can bear display disgust emotion?
Yeah, I probably.
Does Deandra
it's probably
have
like a
that
weird,
emotion,
like
or-
a snarl and like a head.
What,
tilt
like some
of, like,
teepees
the
being
fuck,
shown?
dude. It just seems alive. Are you serious? Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly the vibe.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Oh, that smelled something bad. Yeah. Okay.
So, unfortunately, he did not make his save this time. So he is not really going to heed your distraction this time, Corin.
God damn it.
He now has to, I think his main idea is to try and stop the digging.
Oh.
So he is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. He is going to enter your spore field, Oris. So is that a reactionary thing for you to trigger?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Would you
that
like
just
to use it on him?
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. I will expend my reaction, and he has to. I think it just happens. Remember, if he makes a. Hold on. Make a Constitution saving throw. DC 14.
Okay. With an 11, he fails.
Nice. That is 4 necrotic damage,
Okay.
and I will say, as just some spores comes out of Oris's mouth, he'll just say to Golgrit, "Breathe." Listen.
Yeah, and as he kind of comes into this spore, there is like a moment almost where he like kind of shudders as he has taken this big first gulp of air in this like it's spory cloud that you have made, and he does pause and kind of flinch at that. But he's gonna move a little bit to the side since he still had some movement, and he can't get to Brassfur right away, so he is going to hit you, Oris. He did move out of Etch's range. Did Etch take an opportunity attack yet? Let's see.
This
It
round.
would have been
No.
not this round.
He
Okay,
hasn't used
so
his reaction.
he did use his reaction?
Did not use his
Did not.
reaction.
So if
No.
you want him to use his reaction for this, he can take an opportunity attack, or you can save it for adding to someone else's damage with the acid.
He's gonna wait. Yeah.
Wait. Okay.
I mean,
no
again, it's
problem.
your call. You're edge, but I would say wait.
So, he is going to make 2 attacks against you, Oris. So, the lowest is a 24.
Wow.
They hit.
Both hit. Okay. So, the good news is that he doesn't have a shovel anymore.
going to, now that I have my faculties about me, Silvery Barbs, just for the hope that it might roll low.
One of them?
Yep. Well,
Okay.
I don't know the ruling of how many dice you're rolling, but must re-roll the d20 and use
No,
the
no,
lower
I
roll.
know.
Attacks.
One of the attacks.
They both
So it doesn't really matter which one because they both hit. So we'll just re-roll
Sure.
one of them.
Oh, I processed that as advantage and not 2 attacks. That's why. Okay.
It's 2 attacks.
Yeah, I understand. Okay.
Okay. That is still a 21 to hit.
Too bad. But I'll give Sprocket the advantage.
Okay, Sprocket, your next attack is going to have advantage. That is... So the first one is 9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And the second one is 8.
Okay. 17.
As he just bears down over you and just even after flinching just takes these fists and just like his huge arm comes, his elbow goes all the way back and he just brings it down on you and just pummels you into the ground and then brings up the other one the same way and just one of them just strikes you in the chest, pushes you back, and the other one across the jaw.
You can see Oris' lips just cracks, but you can see that there's almost like a, with his obsidian eyes now, bleeding lip, slightly looking more gaunt and in on himself. Harder!
Uh-oh.
No, Oris is a freak.
No, Dave's a freak.
Okay, that
By
is
Simpson
Dolgrit's
Force.
turn. Now, what does he want to do? He wants to hit one of you. How smart is he? Decent. He unfortunately is going to try and hit you too, Oris. He is going to get advantage on this.
Harder!
Okay, that is a 15.
That hits.
Still hits? Okay.
He's so dead.
Yep.
Oh god, I roll so good on damage. That's 9 slashing.
Okay.
Still up?
I'm good.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Natural 20 for 21.
Natural 20. Okay. You feel that blade come down on your shoulder, and it's almost like you feel the spores and like decay inside of your body rebelling and reacting against this like claw that has driven itself into your body, and it almost protects your tendons and muscles as it comes in, creating like this thicker like layer that it has to intercept and completely blocking the paralyze.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, he's just up on this and he just screams. He's kind of... I don't think he wants to be here, so he is also going to use his bonus action again. He starts to scurry off this side of the gate, and he is going to vanish from sight. He's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to appear right here next to you guys. I'm going to roll to see if he gets that back. Okay. Does not.
there any attack of opportunity that happens there?
No, because it's a magical movement. You do not see him move.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he essentially like disappeared and teleported. That's his turn. Sprocket, it is your turn. You have advantage on an attack.
Well, whatever that looked like as he disappeared and apparated, Sprocket was like, ow! And then...
Where'd it go?
So we were told not to yell at or shoot at the big guy, and then they were like, well, also not shoot at the other ones. So, little lost.
We're not allowed to shoot at the other
On
ones.
what to do.
I don't think anybody said not to shoot
I
at the
don't
other
think no
ones.
one said that.
You were the one,
But if
Chris,
that's what
that
you
was
think-
like, careful, that might be his wife or something.
The one that was,
That
his
was a
wife is
joke.
now dead.
I mean,
Yeah.
Spock can
Oh,
take it
dude.
as
Killed
any way
by-
that he wants.
Killed by the man.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's his wife!
So Sprocket though is going to look at Etch and be just like, no idea, just go. But he will do two things. So he's going to take a regular. He's gonna move. Oh, I can move him. So we're gonna kind of shuffle him this way a bit and see if I can get a better shot this way. Over at this one over here.
Yes. Go
So we'll
right
start with
ahead.
that.
Roll with advantage.
Rolling with advantage on that bad boy to start. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Okay. Would you...
Hell yeah.
Seeing that you got this natural 20, Etch is going to help you out and spit acid, so
Ooh,
please also double
Hell
that.
yes. We'll do
Dave, I am going to fucking take away your access, bro.
Nat 20s,
one
yo!
second here.
Continue to sound
Nate roll
proficient.
all of these things. Oh, that's an embarrassing nat 20. 1 sec. And then we'll do this. The acid that he does, it's a dice, but it wouldn't get doubled, would it?
Which
The
dice?
acid would.
The
The
acid,
acid would? Okay.
Mhm. All dice
So
involved in
8
the critical.
Plus 6, so 14.
14. Very
Mhm.
nice. That's a very solid hit.
Mm-hmm.
You do what you did the first time where you launch that bolt and you're like, heads up, and Etch kind of like sees you doing that and his eyes follow it and then spit at the perfect trajectory to coat that in acid, and it strikes right in this thing's eye. And for a minute, it looks like it kind of struggles and like scrambles in place as if a chicken with its head cut off. It just has no idea what it's doing. But then it kind of stabilizes for a minute and it's like twitching and its head is like permanently cocked to the right. It is still up, but it's looking fucked.
Perfect.
Lucky.
That's my turn.
Okay. So you told Etch no idea, just go. Did you have a specification on that, or was it just go?
He's very much a on his own person. That is the
Okay.
command for him to do.
So he is seeing this guy, Dolgrit, attack Oris, and Oris is now kind of part of the pack. So he is going to run over here, and he is going to try to attack Dolgrit to offer some distraction. So if you could roll an attack with advantage for Etch. You are muted.
Sorry, I'm muted. Nat 20 for Etch.
No fucking
What?
way.
That
Third one.
God.
That's the yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Roll his damage, double it.
Yeah.
1000%. I hope.
Oh shit. High
Etch
end
takes
too.
him out.
So he rolled a 6 plus proficiency is 2, so 14 on Etch alone right there.
14 altogether. Very nice.
I hope it takes him out, and Triss has to do no dice between
And
Dolgrit
herself.
and-
Yeah.
So
That's
as
5-minute justification.
as his arms are coming up and pummeling Oris, they come up another time, Oris, and you're looking up at this, giant hulk of a man, and all of a sudden there's this blur of black, and Etch leaps into the air, grabs onto his forearm, and just like an attack dog, just pulls him to the ground, starts ripping back and forth, and for a moment, Dolgrit pulls back, but Etch comes in again, doesn't let him get away, bites down on that arm, and nearly pulls him to the ground with surprising strength for the size of this little Drake. Very good hit from him. Dolgrit is looking a little bit rough. He is pretty bloodied. He has chunks taken out of him. He's kind of beginning to pant. There are beads of sweat rolling down his gray skin. But every kind of so often, the pant just wears off into this roar. And I believe that is Etch's turn. So, Oris, we're back to you.
I look up at Dolgrit and let's see. Yeah, okay. So I look up at him and I will say, it's time to rest. I'll breathe out another noxious fume, and I need him to make another Constitution saving throw as I cast Poison Spray.
Okay, Constitution saving. That is only a 13.
Fails. Let's go.
Okay.
Right. Yeah,
On the
that's pretty big.
cantrip.
D12.
11
Damn.
11 damage.
poison damage.
Very good. All right. Yeah, so what is that? Just he just breathes out this like noxious cloud, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, Dolgrit kind of like inhales it, and now as he's got the haggard breathing, it's staggered with like trying to roar, but now he's coughing. And as he begins to cough, blood begins to spray out of his mouth onto his hands and kind of all over you, Oris.
Yeah.
He is looking super bad, super bad. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I will bonus action. I'm gonna say punch, but it's really I'm gonna try to. How tall is this Goliath?
Like 8 or 9 feet.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just like punch him right in the lower abdomen then.
Okay, I think the only way you can use an unarmed strike as a bonus action is, I'm pretty sure there's a rule about that.
Two-weapon fighting requires that you first strike with a light weapon to be able to
Correct.
use a bonus action to attack.
Okay,
And
yeah.
I didn't staff.
With
I
another
did
light
my.
weapon. Oh.
You did poison spray. Yeah.
I did poison spray.
And
yeah.
a staff is not.
Staff
I
is
don't
not
think
light.
Is considered a light weapon.
No, it's just versatile bludgeoning. Okay, then for a, I'm gonna hold on to that puppy. Then I will end my turn there.
End your turn there. You're gonna stay there where you are.
Absolutely.
Okay, Corin, you're up.
I have counted it so many times, and I am 1 square short. So I am going.
Count different.
You did move pretty
I
far
can't.
across the map.
Count again.
Yeah, well, I was hoping to be playing
Just
footsie
add
with
one. Why?
Dolgrin, but so I'm going to have to step of the wind. So that will be a bonus action and a key point. Um, 5, 10, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 65, 70, 75, 80. How much fucking movement do I have? Oh yeah, still have 10 more movement. So Corin's just gonna see that he's not coming after him and just kind of like kick the grass a little bit. And then just like get down into like a sprinter's position and just fucking take off. And as she like does a cool little like side flip or something over like one of these little fences, she's gonna land, pull out her hand crossbow, and fire it at the little bug guy.
Little bug guy, okay.
The buggies.
And miss with a natural 1. And then go 5, 10, and that's my turn.
Okay, yeah, because you used your bonus action.
Natural one?
Okay.
Yep.
We all had 20s.
That's
Well,
true.
I
You
got
get
the
the
opposite.
memo?
You're moving so fast, Corin, that I think you just underestimate like how fast you're going, so your aim isn't as precise as it usually is. Okay. She's dead, which puts us at Brasfer as you're kind of shaking off this paralysis. I apologize that you haven't had a turn. This is your first turn
Shut
since
up.
combat.
Just shut up. So like
Damn.
Ground, he's had a turn.
he was set to task and he has not let someone down yet. So first he's going to just a little longer. Hold the line, Oris. And he's gonna bonus action give a healing word to Oris. And
Remember
he's
to use the doubled.
Yeah.
That's only spells, not potions or anything, right?
Not potions, yeah. It's only spells.
That is going to be 7 plus 4, 11.
Nice.
Oh, hell
11 healing.
And
It's
I
like
am
Thank you.
out.
points.
I've got you, just dig.
He's going to bend down and take the shovel and kind of breathe out, center himself, and begin digging into the dirt again.
Okay. Go ahead and just make me a general athletics check for how far you get.
With advantage because I have a shovel.
No.
I said convincingly.
No.
That was
Sorry.
convincing, like.
I believed you for that.
2.
2. Okay. You
Yeah,
have
that's
prepared
probably
the
what I got.
earth pretty well. So you do manage to get that first layer of dirt
Mhm.
off. But as you kind of continue to push down, this earth is hardened. This earth is old. So it kind of strains a bit under your shovel. And you're not the strongest guy in the world, so you are
No.
struggling a little bit. You managed to
supposed to
get,
push up.
I think like 2 like good like shovelfuls of dirt out of the way.
I think more realistically, with a claw wound in his back, it is just hard for him to actually like use his muscle to pull the shovel and the dirt up.
That's
and
very
he's just
true.
struggling to get it.
Yeah, your muscles are still hurting a lot from that. Yeah, that's very true. Okay.
Okay, wait.
No movement, I'm assuming, because you're doing that.
No, I'm gonna run to the other side of Dolgray.
Fuck this! Okay. No more lair action, cause haha, shovel. That
I get the
means
lair
Deandra. We're back to you.
Okay. I want to move to here, and then.
Okay. Little buddy is gonna try and hit you really quick.
Oh yeah,
so.
he can absolutely try.
Oh, you also started your turn within 10 feet of him. Can
Oh,
you
sorry.
first please make me a wisdom saving throw?
Sure. I totally can do that.
If you need a retro, I did not roll anything at the start of my turn within 10 feet of him as well, Chris.
It's
Were
the
you?
insect,
I thought
not
it's
the.
it's your turn starting, not the insect's turn. So
Oh, it's the insect that's doing this,
Yes.
not Dolgrit?
yes.
Never mind.
So I rolled a natural 1. For a
Okay.
two.
So
So whatever that means.
you are frightened of it.
Oh, so moving is fine.
Moving away from it is fine, but
Right.
while it's in your line of sight, you will have disadvantage on attacks.
Okay. Okay, whatever. I am going to try to. I'm gonna get on all fours again. Imagine I just run all on fours in this form. I'm going to back up a few steps once I'm facing Dolgrit, and then I'm going to lower my head and charge at him. And I'm gonna try to shove him and knock him prone.
Okay. Are you trying? So this is just gonna be prone. This isn't gonna be an attack.
Yeah, I think it counts as an unarmed strike, but it says shove. The target must succeed on a strength/dexterity. It chooses which. So I either push it 5 feet or I can cause it to have the prone condition. So I don't know if I roll to attack and then he rolls to save.
It's
or
just-
if he just rolls
it's-
to save.
It's just a shove.
Replacing
so.
the attack with a special effect. Some
Yeah,
DMs
so
might
I
roll if
believe
they have
it's
to hit
still-
first, but
I think
not in
it's-
2014.
You still use the attack action.
Like it would be my action, but I don't know if I'm rolling for whatever.
Yeah, let me. Moving around. Using actions. Search. Making an attack. Here we go. Attack rolls. Melee attacks. Grappling. Shove. Using the attack action, you make a special melee attack to either knock it prone if you're making multiple attacks. This attack replaces one of them in size larger than you. Instead of making an attack roll, you make a strength athletics check contested by strength athletics of the other guy. So
okay.
athletics check.
Okay. Does this count as an
and
attack? Like, would I have disadvantage,
it-
and then it just makes it
it-
a straight roll?
It will make it a straight roll.
Okay.
Correct.
Cool. That's fine. Oof. It's a 16.
16. Okay, athletics. He got a 11. He fails.
Woo! Okay.
Nice.
He falls prone.
Okay.
Bullies you.
Cool. And then.
Rips you.
He's looking pretty bad, right?
He's looking pretty bad.
Okay. So I'm not gonna do any bonus actions to fuck him up because I'm still trying to keep him alive.
If you guys would like to pursue non-lethal, that is an avenue that we can do.
Was my non-lethal.
I'm just gonna say, just for the table's knowledge, if we do non-lethal, I'm going to roll it essentially like Undead Fortitude. So every time he would go to hit 0, he would roll a Constitution save, like a concentration check. So there's a chance that he stays up. Does that make sense? That's how I'm gonna rule it. So if we want to do that going forward, that will be something we can do. There's just a chance that he will stay up.
That's what other people are doing. So I'm good where I'm at.
Okay. So he is prone, and is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Caleros.
Alright, listen, insect man. We can talk this out, right? We don't need to fight.
As it
No.
turns its head to you, and it still has the bolt wedged into its eye, and there's like this goop and pus like licking, like looping down on it. And it's like twitching, kind of like it has like an, like, this is such a bad example, but like there are cats who have this issue where they can't walk right and they're like all wobbly. It's like a brain kind of problem that they have. So it's like that. So he's like No, that's kobold movement. That's different. So he's still able to move, but there's like it's very jittery.
I'll take that as a no. And then I'll shove my rapier into his other eye.
Okay, here we go.
Hopefully. 22 to hit. Oh,
That hits.
never mind. I meant to say something and I didn't. No big deal. All right.
Does he have to make the wisdom?
Ooh, I do.
Oh, you do. Yeah, you do.
If I have to do it, you have
That's
to do
true.
it.
No, you're right. Yep. Yep. Wisdom save, please.
7.
7. Okay, you're gonna need to roll again because you're gonna have disadvantage on the attack.
Okay.
Oh no.
You want me to just roll 1 as the disadvantage roll, or
So
do
you
want me to
already
roll both?
rolled once, so just roll one
Okay.
more, and if it's lower, then we'll use that one.
It is lower. It is a 13 to hit.
13. Okay, so that does miss.
Okay. So I'll go for his eyeball, and I assume like maybe one of his twitches just shy.
This is a terrifying looking creature.
They both were. Miss Saggy Titties over there.
Talk to your wife like that. God.
If you only knew.
Insect titties, thank you.
Insect titties, thank you very much.
Oh my god. In that case, he will bonus action disengage. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All the way up there. But I won't give you the opportunity to do what your sister did to me and just start sprinting.
Yeah, you kind of do like a little hop backwards and just fucking take off. Yeah, fair, honestly.
I don't know if his Discord froze for everyone else at that same perfect
did
knowledge
for me
moment.
too.
but
Oh,
was-
yeah.
that was perfect.
That was pretty good.
Okay, Dolgrit. So, he's gonna start going a little bit berserk here. So
Can
it's
he
gonna be
also
kind
make a wisdom
Yeah.
saving throw?
wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
No, Constitution saving throw. Sorry.
Constitution.
Do you still have your Halo spores up?
Oh yeah.
I think that's why we're rolling.
Oh wait, does it only last while you have the
Temporary
HP?
hit points, yeah.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
That
Oh.
went down.
It went down.
Never
Thank you, other people who have
mind.
played Spore Druid.
Yeah, by 1 point.
Oh.
Just a bunch of players cucking other players. Isn't that right, Pine?
Yeah.
Hey, wow!
High five.
Good. Yay! 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 You did it!
Okay, unfortunate. Sorry about that.
Right, fine.
Oh, dude.
God.
I rolled disadvantage. You gotta roll disadvantage.
Yeah, you get disadvantage, you get disadvantage, you get disadvantage.
So that's Etch. And Etch again. That's 2 attacks against Etch.
Oh.
Poor
Bye,
buddy.
Etch.
Don't just say bye, Etch, whoever that was.
That's. I'm sorry, but
Okay, so
That dog
one
has
of
more hit points than probably yours.
the lowest one is a 13.
So 16 is his AC, just to help
Okay,
out.
so the other one will
AC is
hit.
higher than
So
mine.
he gets hit with one of these.
Dragon!
He's a dragon! He's small. He's harder to hit. He's like a little
Ooh.
fly.
I wish
9
that was
bludgeoning
true.
damage on Etch.
Okay. Basically half his hit points, so flavor that how you will when he...
He is just turning around, swinging, and after Etch got that really good hit on him, he just reaches out and pummels Etch in the rib cage, and Etch, like squeaks kind of and has to pull back, and luckily dodges the next hit. That is his turn. However, this Meanlock is still here.
Whoops. Sorry, Edge. My bad.
So he can get over here. He did not get his teleport back.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
No lord.
Does a
Dolgren?
14 hit you, Corin?
Nope.
Did Dolgrit what?
Did Dolgrit stand back up?
Yeah, he would have stood back up.
Okay.
No longer prone. Okay, so the insectoid creature comes at you, Corin, but you're fast, and you just managed to kind of hop out of the way.
Thorin?
Yeah, she
So
just
that-
kind of like steps to the side and just like kind of like bats.
Let's see if he gets his little teleport back at the end of his turn. Okay. Sprocket, it's your turn. He would have gone to you and attacked you, but you weren't in range.
You're within 10 feet.
Good.
Oh, you are within 10 feet. Yep, you
I
need to
know.
make a wisdom save.
Oh, let's do it.
Unfortunate.
It's all right. I'm good at these. Nope. 7.
7, you are afraid.
This is the
Also
scariest
ladies.
fucking bug person.
No
Yeah.
shit.
He is pretty
Getting
scary.
all of us.
It's not charmed, right? Fear isn't a charm condition. Right?
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
I
they're
think so.
different.
Well, it changes things. So then I have disadvantage against attacking it? Or...
Disadvantage against attacking him, and you cannot willingly move closer to him.
Okay, well that's good, because I was going to move back anyway. So we're going to backpedal a bit, and scared or not, I'm just kind of stumbling back with my big old crossbow. I'm taking my pot shot.
Okay,
Just with disadvantage?
Yes.
All good. Dual
Nice.
9, so it's 17.
Still a 17. Okay, that
yeah,
does
dual
hit.
9 rolls, yeah.
Yeah. Roll damage.
12 damage.
12 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so no dice.
Oh.
Yay!
You shoot out at this crossbow bolt at it, and as it strikes the side of the creature, it begins to kind of turn to you and look at you and makes a motion as if it is going to duck down and start running at you.
I am still afraid of it, so I dive into the bushes.
You dive into the bushes, right? And it begins to move towards you a little bit more, and it starts to kind of lose its grip a little bit, and it's kind of you can tell it's on its last feet. It's still trying to get to you. It's reaching out, and its one last movement is kind of to try and reach out towards you.
And I'm gonna just play a ebb and flow version of I'm still scared of it, but then that's kind of dropping as it's dying and losing
Yes.
consciousness. So I'm not afraid. I'm afraid. I'm not afraid. So I'm just back and forth for the full 6 seconds or whatever.
Okay, regardless, you take it down, and its life force bleeds out of it. Toggle
To be
dice.
honest, actually, too, to start, just a little bit as you go to play Etch. Before that, as I was backpedaling to shot, if I would have been, it's my turn started, afraid of it, losing the roll. The first thing I would have done would have been the bonus action. Etch, help! So that would have been first thing, bonus action, then the backpedal shot, and the rest of it. Just FYI. So now Etch has his command.
Okay. Yeah, you said Etch help. I believe Etch is gonna interpret that to kind of come over to you. So that means that he's not going to spend his turn attacking.
Yep. Attack the corpse. I don't know. Whatever.
As he runs over to you and sort of sees the creature that's dead and looks at your crossbow and is kind of hey, you okay? You okay?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Just Yep. Just a
Yeah,
moment. We're good.
You got him. You fucking got him.
Yeah. Nice shot earlier. The acid. That was cool.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah.
They start screaming.
In Draconic, so it sounds like a dragon roaring.
It does.
Fucking comes through as fucking regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking doesn't translate into Draconic specifically. So whenever time you say fucking, yeah.
Funnily enough, fuck has roots in Draconic. It comes from the root word fook.
So for this, his action will be the dodge action in this particular instance.
Fair enough.
Okay. So, back to Oris.
Oh, sparkle root. You guys can see that his eyes are no longer obsidian, and though the necrotic shroud has left kind of his eyes, the veins that go into his face are still, black. And he's gonna just slowly spin around, giving him like the right here, right now, and he's gonna slap him between his eyes as best as he can with the staff.
Okay.
Nat 1. Oh, I have advantage, right? Because flanking.
You do, yeah, you do.
Oh,
Are we
Roll another nat 1.
are we doing non-lethal or are we doing regular?
I'm doing non-lethal, yeah.
Non-lethal, okay.
Oh yeah, that's a 9.
9. Okay.
That's 9 times better than 1.
So you go to swing out with the stick, and I do think you hit him. I just think it just doesn't hit anywhere that is gonna do anything. So it's just like a pap, and you just like feel it like just bounce off of his skin.
That's right. Right over here. Right here. And I'll end my turn.
Okay. No bonus action?
Nope.
Okay. Corin, it is your turn.
Yeah, Korn was kind of squaring up with this thing, and then all of a sudden a crossbow bolt comes bursting out through its chest. And she just kind of looks over at Sprocket and just gives him a real quick thumbs up. And then she is going to reach down to her side and pull out her dagger. And just go 5, 10, 20 up over here. And she is just going to just start fucking calf kicking this guy over and over and over and over again and just start working his leg.
Okay. This is an attack?
Yep.
Non-lethal?
Correct.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. 11.
11. That will not hit, unfortunately.
Yep.
He may be big, but he's kind of going psycho right now. So
24.
He is moving and swinging out. That will hit.
4.
Damage?
Yep.
Okay. We need to make a roll. Alright, so
It'd be 10.
that's usually how it is for Undead Fortitude, right?
It's damage plus his Constitution modifier.
Damage plus his Constitution modifier.
Like the damage that was dealt?
Yeah. No, Zach's right.
Oh.
So it would be 4 plus whatever his Constitution modifier is. So he has to roll higher than a 4. Or higher than a 3, sorry.
Damage plus his Constitution. So he would have to con save.
Because you add your con to it, right?
I'm suddenly not so sure anymore.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I was gonna make a custom one for him.
Do your thing.
Live your life.
Yeah,
Can't be
because
worse.
I was gonna make this a thing for everybody, kind of like Undead Fortitude. I feel like 10,
5
like,
plus
rolling-
the damage taken
5
That's what
plus the damage taken.
is what Undead Fortitude is.
Unless it's radiant or critical hit, it is 5 plus the damage taken.
Well, that won't apply
It's
to
the
him.
DC.
Okay, we'll roll with that. 5 plus the damage taken. So 4 damage plus 5, so 9.
Yeah.
So he just needs to beat that.
That one.
That is a 10.
Yep. Fucking, I'll burn another key point. I'll do it again.
Okay.
Why not?
Well, didn't you use Flurry of Blows? Isn't that 2 attacks?
No, so martial arts lets you make a bonus action unarmed strike regardless. Flurry of blows is 2.
Okay, got it.
Fucking whatever. Never mind.
Missed.
So missed.
Okay. Is that your turn, Corin?
Yep.
He's got
Okay.
that thick skin, you know? Just takes
Yeah.
it.
I think it's
Brasford?
less he's got thick skin and less more Corin doesn't want to really do it.
11 athletics.
11 athletics. You get a bit more dirt this time. That is probably double what you got last time. But still, it feels like the hole just keeps going. It's not it's a deep seated grave, it seems. So you get, I'll say, probably about 1.5 feet down.
Would you say no dice? So that maybe I can just finish sticking the damn
Can you just say no?
I'm gonna
dice?
skip your, I'm gonna skip your turn, honestly.
You just give it to me, please.
Sounds good to me.
To me,
Deandra.
Rachel.
Did you want to do a bonus action, Brasfer?
Nope.
Okay.
I am.
Can you bonus action
I
dig?
feel like with the two of them, they're probably gonna kill this guy. So I'm gonna try to get this piece out of the ground before he dies. I'm gonna move. He can attack me if he wants to, right here. I'm sure he will.
Yep.
I'll let you roll that.
19 plus.
Yep, that'll hit.
2 damage.
So that is gonna be 9 bludgeoning. Keep rolling next damage.
And then I'm just gonna try to
You gonna bear
nicely
dig?
hold my hand out for the shovel. Like, can you please just give that to me now? Instead of like swiping it from him.
Yeah, like haggard breathing, sweating, and like bleeding from his arm, and just
Yeah.
kind of
Slobbers, like,
doesn't even look up and
foamy
just kind
Nasty.
of.
Yeah, I've got that. I've got like that dog foam slobber that they got going on. And then I'm gonna try to dig in the ground. What you said is athletics?
Athletics.
Great. Can I? Are we? No, never mind. I'm not like causing damage to this thing. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, technically,
But
you're
because
damaging
the
the
shovel
dirt.
has a crimson right on it, does that count for any bonus damage to this dirt?
When you let go of the shovel, it lost the right. Yeah.
Either way, no.
For sure that's how that works.
I don't think that's how it works. I know it doesn't work for other
Sure it is.
people. Okay, cool. It's a dirty 20.
30-20. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You
Dirt.
you probably in the course of the 6 seconds get about like 6 to 7 scoops of dirt out of this grave, and you're gonna double Brasper's efforts to about 3 feet.
I'm working.
You're
with
starting
it.
to step inside of the grave now.
Great.
But it is deep and even 3 feet down. It doesn't show any sign of breaking yet.
Great. Is it dumb? Is it dumb to use my bonus action to like unarmed strike against the ground with my claw? That probably wouldn't get me anywhere. It's dirt. Never mind. That's it. That's my whole turn.
Okay.
I was trying to see if I
turn.
could get any more dirt off in this turn, and I just don't think that's gonna happen.
Caleros.
I'll turn and I'll beckon Caleros over and hold the shovel. We can just each take turns digging this grave. I think it'll be good.
Cal look over and see Dilgrit. Looks like he's handled as well, and then when Deandra makes that motion, he'll, of course. He'll run over and try to help with digging this hole.
Yay.
Fucking prime D&D here, you guys.
Is this how you thought this was going to
Dude,
go?
What's up?
Sure wasn't, but you know what? This is why I don't plan ahead, because this is how things... I expected it, but not it.
The double formation of digging?
I expected this unknown variable, but I did not know what the unknown variable was. Digging a hole during combat, here it is. Okay, athletics check.
We don't want to kill the guy. God damn it. If we flank
How
the
do you
grave,
know
do we
that
get
digging the
advantage?
hole? No.
If you are going to be so mad, actually.
You roll as if
Grave
it
count
doesn't
is
land in the mat. You have to re-roll it.
Yeah, but well, generally that's my rule if you're rolling physical dice, that it has to be in your
He's
tray.
petrified?
Can I growl at
you
it
said
and intimidate the
athletic.
grave?
15.
15. Okay. Surprisingly, Caleros, you jump down into the hole and kind of like take the shovel. It's very funny
Jump
to
out of the
imagine
hole
you guys are like
1 foot.
passing the shovel back and forth to each other, like
Yep.
very like boy D&D. You start as Deandra kind of catches her breath. You manage to get another. That's another 1.5 feet. So you're about, it's 3 feet, so about 4.5 feet down. You guys are now kind of at like waist height in this hole.
All right, I did my work. Here you go. And I'll just hold the shovel out to the next person that jumps in this hole.
Forgive me for not reaching out to grab that.
Is that your turn?
That will be it, yes.
Okay.
I love
It's
this
Dolgrit's
game.
turn. He's going to 5, 10, 15, move up here. Oris, if you would like to take an attack of opportunity, you can.
Damn it, the one time I moved.
Stay here.
Non-lethal?
Non-lethal 16.
16 hits.
Let's
Bonks to the back of the head.
go.
So you don't have to roll damage if you don't want to, because it is non-lethal.
Well,
you
the
need
damage
to-
does
you need
count.
to
Oh, right.
forward.
Yeah. Roll your damage.
Don't worry, it's a big one. Two.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell
That's
yeah,
the-
man.
7.
2. Okay.
I'm like, what's my modifier? Nothing.
I've never felt more connected to another player character right now.
So he literally needs to roll a 1 or a 2 to fail this.
3.
Tell me, roll the
Nat
1 or
20.
Damn. A 3. Good
He
enough.
gains
I'm so
Tristan,
20
Tristan's
points of
evil.
health.
combat to ever end. Just say it.
Chris
Uh,
wants to spend the rest of
go
this
on.
game in this graveyard.
Me? Don't!
You're gonna have to bury me after the game.
Shut up! Oh my god, it's not my fault. You guys are digging a hole in the middle of fucking combat, okay? Jesus fuck.
You made him
You're
a
right,
guy that we
no.
know. And
I'll
he's-
hurt my
he's
friend
honestly
instead. Yeah, that
innocent.
makes
That's
sense.
your fault.
I'm so
Obviously,
sorry
I'm
that
not
you
gonna wanna kill
guys
the guy I
know
know.
this stuff.
I'm sorry that I'm following roleplay.
I'm sorry that
And
my
doing what I was
character
asked.
has morals, okay? She has connections and vibes.
Bully the DM. Bully the DM.
I'm giving Dolgrit no dice against all of you guys.
Okay.
All right,
can
Dave, you got that
fucking
campaign
point.
ready?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay,
Not
I
against
have
it.
to decide who he's gonna hit again. Jesus fuck.
Hit me, bitch.
Just hit
What
X
if it was
twice
himself?
again. There you
Wait, what if he just went thunk?
Lethal.
Wow, he's doubling up on people. He's just gonna start smacking on you, Deandra.
Yay!
Both of those are
I
against you.
cannot wait for this.
Okay, they are both the same number. That is going to be, what is that? 18 on both of those.
Man, that hits.
Okay.
Damn.
Are you remembering to half this damage?
Oh shit. No.
You'll bring half your HP back up
I
then.
haven't done that at all. I have not done that at all. Shit.
Okay, well we can start doing it now. So that is going to be, so the other, I keep rolling like max on
I
this.
think the last
So
damage was
9, that would be
6.
lowered. I think it was a 9. Pretty sure.
Wasn't it 9 last
I
time?
feel like I keep rolling 9s, don't I?
Sorry, let me. Okay, well, I'll just heal 4. And then. Okay, what is it now?
Okay, so it's a 9, so that means you take another 4.
Oh, okay, cool. Didn't
And then it's an 8, so you take another 4. So you would take 8 bludgeoning total.
Go. Haha. Yay.
Alright. Sprocket. It is your turn, my guy.
Yeah, Sprocket is going to start moving much closer to the herd and try to figure out what the hell everybody's doing, throwing the shovel at each other. So he'll get over here. He's really not happy about the way things are going. He's taking shots at the Gravekeeper, and he doesn't know how to do non-lethal with a crossbow. So he's been in panic mode, adrenaline and things. So he's taking his shot.
Okay.
Luckily, it's only a 12.
Okay, that doesn't hit.
Okay. He's gonna kind of give the same thing like Etch. Just get in there again. Come on.
Okay.
Go gentle.
What is Etch's
40 movement speed.
Be gentle?
Gentle.
Whatever. Like he doesn't know what to say. Don't kill. I don't know. Be gentle. Go.
Okay.
Just how about this? He yells, "Tackle him."
Okay. All right. Make an advantage roll with Etch.
Is it an attack?
It is technically unless you're trying to put him prone like a shove.
Kind of what I meant by tackle him, but hey,
Okay.
again,
Yeah,
you're
you can do
Etch,
that.
so you tell me.
It's sort of your action, so you tell her.
Nope. It's my bonus action to command, and then he does whatever.
Let's see.
So I yelled what I yelled.
5. So he didn't super understand the assignment. So he's going to. You said gentle, so he's going to try and headbutt with the idea of doing damage.
Okay, so he's just making.
So
an
just
attack.
roll a normal attack like a bite. He's just not using his mouth.
Okay, and no advantage or advantage?
Advantage. Still an attack.
Okay. 7 and 16. So 16.
16. So that hits. So roll damage.
Four.
Classic 4.
No dice yourself.
Or he succeeds. Still up. So Etch comes in and kind of tries to headbutt him to take him off balance, but he only makes him stumble very slightly and doesn't bring him down. So that's action, bonus action. Any more movement for you?
Nope, all good.
Okay. Oris, we're back to you.
Oris kind of looks at everyone and sees the chaos that's going on. danger that they're in, and is going to actually stop right there, and he's going to have another coughing spell and cast poison spray, and which means this is going to be lethal. He sees that this is, and in disappointment he's just going to say, sleep, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
He has been making a lot of those. $15.
He saves.
Is that a save or
14,
suck?
yeah.
So no damage?
Save or suck, it's a cantrip.
Okay.
And then
I'm not sure if Oris's heart is really in that action.
yeah,
Maybe.
it's really just not. And yeah, he'll just move there, end his turn there.
Okay. Corin. You can see, all of you can see the struggle of mortality being kind of passed like a torch between all of you. Those of you who do not know this man know that there is still some familiarity between the others, and it hangs heavy on the three that do. So you all keep hesitating, trying to make this work. And you're all, at this point, broken out in a cold sweat, just trying to figure out what you can do. You know that there have been several points where you could have ended this. But it's a hard burden to bear.
Why am I thinking about this? Quarren lives off of no thoughts, first action. She's going to drop the crossbow and the dagger, and she's going to pull a rope off of her back. She's going to wrap it around one arm, wrap it around the other arm, and she is going to try and jump up on his back, throw the rope over him, and just gonna try and start putting him to sleep.
Okay. So what I'm gonna say is that I'm gonna have you make an attack roll for this, purely because that's gonna use your dex and your proficiency bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So we're gonna roll like an unarmed strike, essentially.
Uh-huh.
And the number that you are trying to hit is probably going to go against his constitution. Like passive constitution.
Sure.
So that is going to be a 13 DC for this check. Sound fair?
Sure. I would like to state that she is choking him out to the point that he passes out, not to the point that he dies.
Okay.
That was a rolled 13, so 18.
18. Okay. So, what do I have here? Let's use this one. He struggles for a bit, Corin.
Yeah, I imagine it's almost like fucking bucking Bronco for a minute.
Like a bucking bronco, yes. He struggles and is flailing out against everybody else, and all of you are kind of just trying to keep to what you are doing currently and move out of the way at the same time. But there's a point where he pauses and kind of like wobbles in his step, and you kind of feel his head just kind of begin to turn into your hand, and you kind of have to right yourself and turn as he just falls hard onto the ground. As you pull the rope away, if anyone were to take fingers and push them into his neck, there is still a pulse.
Yeah, I think Corin would have landed and then probably immediately just like put her ear to his chest to like hear if she can hear his breathing or his heartbeat still.
And you can.
She'll just
So
be
this
like,
is... Corin, you take a breath. There is silence again. We're going to use this moment to take our 5. So everybody can pee, get snacks really quick, and reconvene.
Everyone pee.
I fucked up and ate my snacks already.
We're back.
Okay,
We're back and we're better than ever.
we're back.
Better than ever.
Okay, so
I keep digging.
you keep digging.
Yep.
I
Athletics.
hand her the shovel so she can keep digging.
Yeah,
if
Bradford
anyone's making
absolutely
leeway
turns
in
away
this
from
fucking grave.
any of this,
It's
and
me.
is
That's
going
another
to.
dirty 20. I roll a 16 and a 17 for this. The last time.
Okay. You don't need to. You guys don't need to roll anymore since there's not actually combat going on. You guys are just digging a hole.
You keep rolling.
That's too damn
I
bad.
just want to do it so I can say I have advantage.
So you guys are digging now up this grave, and you finally get to a point which Deandra, you are the one digging. So
Rah.
you eventually get to a point, and it's not too much farther from where you guys are because you made a good amount of headway. You hit something hard, and you begin kind of more using your claws to scrape the dirt away off of this casket. Very clearly, this wooden casket. And as you kind of push the dirt to the side and begin getting it off, there is still kind of like a layer that is sitting over the top because it's dirt, right? It's going to kind of be hard to remove all of it. It looks like there is a crack that runs down the center of this casket, kind of from the top to the middle mostly. And at the middle, it kind of opens up a little bit, and there's kind of like a hole, like about like this. And growing out from in it are these dark, almost black vines that are just like clawing their way out and are covering the like nearly the entire lid of this casket.
Oof. Is there... what? Is it possible to try to take the lid off, or are they kind of like sealing it?
So you get your claws and you kind of get them like underneath, like in the seal of the casket, right? And you pull it, and it's hard, but you've got the strength to kind of begin to pull this back. And as you kind of begin to pull it back, there's like this resistance, and then you hear like a pop, pop, pop as the vines like begin breaking and severing from the side of the lid. And with every pop you hear, it gets easier until you're finally able to fully lift this lid off, and this like thick spider web of vines is like encompassing the entire underside of this casket. So you're there. Brasfer, you said you walked away.
Just turned away from the shovel down to Dolgrit and is just kind of looking over him.
Okay, so you're looking at Dolgrit. What is everybody else doing currently?
I'm still in the hole with Deandra.
You're in the hole as well. Okay.
Oris is going to check the bug creatures to see if they had any personal effects on them, like any signs of intelligence.
Okay, Oris is doing that.
I'd check on Etch and then get near the group and kind of help with whatever task they're doing. So.
Okay, is that the whole group or the group that's in the hole? Because they're separated at the moment. Okay, so you're near the whole
group.
The digging group to figure out what all
There's
the
only so
hullabaloo
much room in the
was
hole
about.
as it is.
Well, he could be standing over the hole.
Yeah, I'd be standing up trying to just figure out what.
Lantern guy. Everybody needs a good lantern guy.
Hold the light. Fuck. No, over here.
Wait,
Fucking see.
And Corin?
Yeah, I think Corin kind of seeing Brasfer turn his attention to Dolgrit is going to because she's seen him heal before, and just kind of like reach into her bag and pull out like a cloak. It's like a cloth cloak. It's not like a leather cloak or anything. But she's gonna pull it out and just be like, I don't really have any cloth like loose cloth or anything, but he took a pretty nasty hit to his leg. I don't think he could mend it on his own. Maybe we could wrap it or something? Isn't really my area.
Back where we were before we stepped out into this engagement, there was a trunk. I laid it down. Go and fetch it for me.
Okay. He was talking about the circle, right?
No, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. You had a trunk?
Mm-hmm.
And you put
He carries all of
in
his
an
stuff in a trunk.
undisclosed location.
He's
And
been
he
carrying.
put
It's
it
almost
down?
like a suitcase, kind of, but like on the smaller end, where he just kept some of his personal effects. He's had it with him this whole time because we haven't had time to sit anything down.
Oh, so
You
it's like a
did.
trunk, but it's got like a handle to...
Yeah, so it's like it's slightly larger than like a briefcase, but it's not quite like a luggage case.
Session 4, we learned that he
And
has
so
a
when
trunk.
we were crouched down in the graves and stuff, he had been carrying it with him. But as soon as we took off to like go and dig a hole and get the attention of
I see.
Dolgrit, he set it down where we had been like standing. So he kind of points off to the direction where we had been standing before.
I thought you were talking about the circle with our little shrub friend.
Ren
And
tank top.
I was like, sure, you got it, bud.
I'll go by myself.
No,
Watch me go.
I wouldn't refer
real
to the
fast.
summer balm as a luggage, but yeah.
It
Yeah,
is your
you
resting
checked your
place,
luggage.
so it would have made sense.
Yeah, she'll kind of just be like, okay, and just jog off to grab it and come back with it, hand it to him.
Yeah, he opens it up and digs through it for, he has a healer's kit inside there. So he'll grab some of the like bandages and wrappings from inside and begin tending to his wounds, as well as a a healing potion, which he'll set off to the side and now keep on his person.
You guys begin kind of tending to Dolgrit. Oris, you kind of begin walking around and checking these insectoid-like creatures. There are odd scraps of cloth on them, but now that you're kind of closer to them, it looks less like clothing and more almost like things that have been caught on them, like through like digging and rummaging around. There are no sentimental or otherwise belongings on these creatures. There's no pouches, there's no weapons, they are just insects. So
I feel just a little better. Cal, could you help me bring these two? And he just kind of points to some of the graves.
okay, before that happens,
I-
because you guys opened
Can
the
I
casket.
say one thing before we open the casket? Sorry, I didn't know Cal was in the grave with me.
Okay.
I would like to tell him to back up. As in, like, get out of the hole. Just because I don't know what's in it, I want to be like, get out. Like, a motion to hop out of the hole that we're in. If he listens.
We're in this together. Go for it.
Okay. And then I'll open it.
Okay. So, yep, and you pulled it up like I described earlier. So that means Cal, Sprocket, and Deandra, I need you guys to make wisdom saves for
There
me.
it is.
Saw that, Kevin.
Tell Jen I'm gonna do this dice 'cause it feels right.
8.
Ooh.
Unless it's a charm, I'll have advantage.
That's right.
Not a charm.
Ooh.
Then 8.
17.
13 with Fey Ancestry.
Okay. So, Deandra, to you, you open this casket and there is kind of like this mass of vines, like this nest almost. This, it looks like they have begun to grow around something and out of something. And as you take a closer look, there's so many vines that it's almost hard to tell at first that there is the remnants of what looks like a corpse underneath it. It's got all of the markings of like a rib cage, shoulders like a skull, kinda, but it's dark. It's this. The bones are not white and dusty or yellow. They are this dark, putrid green, kind of almost the same as the vines. You see this, Caleros. When she opens up this casket, your wife is inside. Her body is still half preserved, but you can tell that the skin has begin to become papery and thin, white and dusky, without that pink luster of life that she had. Her hair is still thick and around her, but it has become brittle and faded. And these vines have begun growing inside of her and coming out from the pores of her body. And her mouth is open in this expression of pain and unrest. And Sprocket, for you, it is much the same, but is your uncle inside of that grave. Dead,
Stop.
like a spider curled up on himself, being consumed by these vines.
Deandra, don't, just stop. Hold up. And Cal will start to like get between her and the casket. Don't touch her. Don't. Leave her. Leave her be. This has to be the wrong hole. We need to dig somewhere else. Just leave her be.
No. I'm gonna get so fucking tired if I keep talking in that voice, so I'm just gonna go normal Deandra. Because that's gonna scratch the fuck out of my throat. So Battle Bear is
all
different
the
than
same
this.
time, right?
That'll be so fucking tiring. Who? Kel, these are just bones. Just bones and vines.
Bones.
Look,
That's
I'm gonna
my
take
wife.
out the hook and the
No.
little thing and
Wait,
just
he'll try
hold
to
it
stop.
over his eye. I'm not moving. I'm just holding it over his eye.
Okay.
So he can look down.
I'll look through
to
it.
see the
Is this the same grave, same spot, same everything, right? That I'm at, same moment?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, you would hear, because I would fully believe that I truly see it, right? Based off of, yeah. You'd hear the exact same moment you start having that conversation, just like a pause, and then just this like blood curdling, and I would dive in and just start clawing at the dirt, trying to get to him, right wherever you're probably all staring at as well.
And then I'm gonna try to stop him from getting close to her.
Yep, I'm diving probably at the exact same spot, I'm guessing. No. Trying to claw, like get the vines off of my uncle and whatever, and
Rickett, stay away from her. No.
Get off of me!
No, you stay away from her.
I'm gonna backhand him or like
I'm gonna try to toss him out of there.
Yep.
Oh boy, here we fucking go.
Yep.
Okay. So
Put the
this is
combat
going to
music
be
back.
essentially this is going to be essentially like a grapple, except the winner of this exchange is going to have the winner. Okay. So you guys can pick athletics or acrobatics, whichever you want to do for this moment, and we will color it with whoever gets the highest roll.
God damn it. Oh, so close. 11.
Oh my god.
It was so close to a 21.
7.
Oh god. Cal, you go to grab Sprocket to try and just get him off and throw him out of this hole. And Sprocket, you're quick on your feet. And as he kind of tries to grab you, you just bend down and get into the corner and you backhand him across the face. I'm going to say this doesn't cause any damage, but he does definitely hit you.
And I'm
mean,
just in a frenzy. I'm assuming digging at dirt here, but trying to free my uncle in this vision moment and things. And
Deandra, you've got to stop him. Don't let him hurt her.
Oh, I'm throwing you both out of the grave. Can I individually throw them out? I'm gonna call up. I don't know who the fuck is out there, but I'm gonna call out to. Probably Rin, and Brasfer.
Mm-hmm.
Rin,
I think-
Brasfer, catch! And I'm gonna like try to throw them out of the grave. The two of them, each
Okay.
one at a time.
So there is this conflict. You all do definitely hear the what happens between Caleros and Sprocket, because there is a bit where they are kind of just at each other for a minute, and then Deandra goes to intercede. Did any of you move closer to the grave at that point?
On Sprocket's scream, I would have stopped what
Gone
I was
over there.
doing and ran over. Yeah, for sure.
I think that in the midst of wrapping up Dulgrid, I mean, he would have looked up at Rin as just kind of like a, to her and then back and then kind of continuing the work he was doing.
Yeah, I think she would have, because like, I don't think she's really helping. I think she's just the nurse, and she's like, cloth, okay. Oh, fasteners, okay, and just like handing him what he's asking for. So when he looks at her, she's probably just like, kind of like looks over at the hole. But I don't think she goes.
At this point, okay.
Yeah.
Brasfer?
I think she just has eyes on it.
I
Is it the
mean,
same?
when his name is called out, he will turn around, but until then, he is like, he wasn't going to deal with the other stuff, because honestly, what is he going to do if people are fighting currently?
I don't know about you guys, but I love like the image of Deandra looking up and calling for two people, and it's just Oris that stands over the hole.
Yeah.
The
It is
la-
Oris
like the-
standing over the hole.
yeah,
And-
exactly. Like that is
Oris.
exactly right.
Please make a wisdom save for me.
Oh fuck.
Rin,
Hey, this is the only
Brasfer,
thing I did.
Boris, they are
literally
not
anyone.
of sound mind.
19.
19. Inside of the grave, there is a thick bundle of roots and vines curling around what looks like bones. As a druid, I mean, I think Deandra might have been able to grasp this too because of her instinct with nature. After looking at these bones for an extended amount of time, you both come to the realization that they're not actually bones. They are in the shape of bones, but they are like wood. They are like tree. They are tree bark that looks convincingly like bones.
Get that little green thing off of my wife.
Your wife is not here. Why would she be
Fine,
here?
She's there. I see her. Move. I'll take care of it.
No.
I
I'm
can
gonna,
try
I'm
again.
gonna
I'm
push
gonna
him.
save my
I'm literally,
uncle!
I'm picking him up and chucking him out of the grave. I meant that.
Right. And yeah, and as you go to grab them, the time has kind of passed, and Sprocket and Caleros suddenly, I think everybody hears this. There is a and what you guys see fades away. It is no longer your wife. It is no longer your uncle. You now see the same mass of bones as everyone else.
Where did she go?
Am I just like covered in it after like digging in it like full on face first?
She
Yeah,
was
you're
never
probably
here.
covered in
Cannot be. I saw her
Go
with
see
my own
her
eyes.
grave. You will know she was not here.
Claros will climb out of the grave, start walking towards.
Oris,
Raylan's
what's going
grave.
on?
Just a magical hiccup with a creepy laugh, I think.
Can I take a look around as I'm walking towards Raylan's grave? Just because of that laughter that came out of nowhere, and I wanna look for anybody around, but also I want to point out that I have eye for detail,
Okay.
which means that I can, in my perception check, spot a hidden creature or object. If I use my bonus action.
If you use your bonus action.
I think even if they're invisible, right?
Yeah, it says you can use a bonus action to make a perception check to spot a hidden creature or object, or to make an investigation check to uncover or decipher clues. Now that I read that out loud, it kind of sounds like it's if like I know somebody's hiding, I can try to find them, but if I don't know someone's hiding, I wouldn't notice them.
Yeah,
But
because it's
I
not
heard the laugh, I don't know.
because it's not tied to a roll. I understand what you're going for. Make me a perception check, and honestly, because we're not in combat, I'm gonna say for this roll with advantage.
I was gonna say I would be reaching a hand out to help him out of the hole and kind of it's gonna aid him, if you will, as you help get him up to kind of look around.
Are you proficient in perception?
No.
I am.
Okay. All right.
Oh, you're asking.
Yeah, go ahead.
22.
22. Okay. You're kind of walking away. Oris kind of helps you up out of the grave. I'm not sure how resistant Caleros is to that at the moment.
He's not resistant. He was probably more so in his head he didn't notice at first until he was already halfway out, and then probably accepted the help.
Okay. Yeah. You begin walking, and that laugh kind of still like resonating in the back of all of your skulls. You sort of look around just to be safe, kind of want to make sure that you're alone and there's no one here. And you kind of have to double take for a minute because at first it looks like a shadow. But then you see the raven at the very, very top of a tree near the back kind of the graveyard around where Raylan's grave is. You just see it. It's kind of just sitting. It kind of preens itself, but you have a very strong feeling that this is the same crow from before.
Okay. I'm heading that way anyway, so we can get to that.
Okay. You head off in that direction. Is he
I
going
follow.
alone? Okay. Oris is going with him.
Sprock, can you get out of the grave?
I'm gonna be very confused, so yeah, he'll just kind of yeah.
Thank you.
Etch puts his tail over the end of the grave so you can kind of grab it and climb up.
Solid.
I want to look, now that I'm in the grave, through the thing, to see if we can pinpoint where this mirror shard is, or if it's still that swirling mass of, space or whatever stuff we saw before.
Yeah. You, I will also say, just as a sidebar, Brassfur and Corin, that you guys do manage to, in this time, have wrapped up Dolgrit's leg pretty well. So, you guys do manage to get that. If there was any spare bleeding with the healing kit, I'm not going to have you guys roll because you have that object to do that for you. So if there was any bleeding, you guys have managed to staunch it.
Sprock, tell them to stay
charge
away,
from it.
if you can.
Yeah, super confused, still kind of finding his bearings, so I'll just follow in her orders and like, hey, everybody keep back. Something's weird.
FBI, stay back.
I'm sorry, Zach, were you going to say something really quick, or?
No.
No, okay. All right, Deandra, you pull out the little stalk, the little grass stalk eyepiece, You kind of hold it out, look, and you see underneath the chest, like the wooden rib cage, there is it looks like almost half of a crescent moon, but it would kind of probably be about from the top of your finger down to the middle of your forearm.
As
It's
a
a
bear?
pretty
Damn.
solid. It's a pretty solid piece. Yeah, it's probably about. It's nearly a foot long.
That's a big
Um,
boy.
So it has like a kind of like a cracked, like flat mesa kind of at the top,
Yeah.
and then it comes down into this jagged, almost like a tooth. And it is, you can see the shape of it wedged, and then like seeing the light of it. This like again, it's like this. It's this energy that is like this like black and blue, and it's like cold. And it has that almost like what was coming off of Dulgrit, like just seeping out from it. And then when you kind of like move the little eyepiece away, you can see now kind of a reflection off of the very, very sparse light, a little bit of glass in between.
Okay. Sprock, do you have a cloth of some kind?
I'm sure he has something, and like grabs it in his shirt at least, wraps it up, and finds something that he can rip off, or I'm sure has some in my inventory.
I love
Yeah,
that,
you
like,
probably
I
have some kind of
Sure,
cloth.
he's got something.
no rope,
Yeah.
no nothing.
Bedroll.
Yeah.
Cuts a piece of his bedroll up.
Oh.
He just cuts a piece of his bedroll. Okay, takes like a dagger.
They hand me something important. Yeah.
Oh, tragic. Oh, thank you. And I'm gonna take the cloth that he gave me and kind of place it on top of the object and pick it up.
Okay.
Hoping that spares me from crazy shit. Probably not.
You lay the cloth over the top, and first of all, you're gonna need to kind of like crack, like, because it's inside of the rib cage.
Yeah.
Right? So you kind of lay the cloth down and you go to put your hand even with the cloth, and there is like this kinetic, almost like shock, like psst, and your hand is shunted back away from this item.
Ouch.
No damage, but it's almost as if somebody grabbed your wrist and just threw it back.
I can't grab it. Why isn't it just
You
so
did?
easy?
Also, notice when you were looking through the eyepiece that there was almost like, aside from this blackish blue energy, there is also a green, almost residue. It's kind of like how you would imagine scent if it had a physical form. Not quite like smoke, but more like lines and curves within the wind, within the air. And these sort of marks, if you were to turn, lead off out of the grave.
Can I'm 6'2". Can I like just barely like climb up a little bit and get my head over it and see if the smoke is like going in one specific direction?
Yeah, you you kind of, since I'm imagining it's about 5 feet down,
The fucking
you kind of
I don't know how
just like
tall
a
I am as a
foot.
bear. I forgot I'm a bear.
Well, either way,
It's new.
you definitely managed to get your head up over the grave.
Yeah.
And you do see it almost like footprints, like kind of clinging to certain places on the ground and leading almost back the way you guys came.
Okay. Sprocket, I'll be back. Alright, no, I only know you, Sprock. Sprock, I'll be back. It doesn't want to be touched. And I'm gonna try to, like... I'm imagining that I'm following this primarily on scent, probably. So I'm just gonna, like, nose down, follow it. To see if... I don't know. What's on
You're
the other
using
side?
scent.
Yeah. That's
Make
nice.
me a perception check relying on smell.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I'm assuming it has
I
a
think
smell.
being done with Dulgrit, if
Okay.
Corin
Fucking
sees
rude.
Deandra going off on her own, she's just gonna be like,
14.
I'll go with her.
What was it?
14.
14.
Is this
Okay.
because this is this something that I can like follow with my nose, or do I have to have the hook thing?
So it's strange. You sort of can follow it with your nose if you know where it is.
Oh.
Like if you find a like bunch of it, you can smell it, but it doesn't smell like a smell. It smells like a sensation.
Mm.
When you inhale it, it feels like the wall in between your throat and your nasal cavity are like spiced almost, but think of something like more of like a like horseradish kind of spice. And it's not even really painful. It feels almost numbing, like this very, and your nose is smelling it. So you feel like it's a smell, but the way that it appeals to your senses is like a touch sensation.
Oh, I hate that. Can I follow it easier with the hook? With
Yeah,
the glass. Okay.
You can.
I think I would with that. Deandra would switch to just looking, because that is not a sensation I imagine enjoying.
Okay.
That shit's nasty.
You begin to follow that trail.
Yeah.
So it is. And Corin takes off after, leaving Brass and Sprock and Etch at the gravesite.
Buddy system!
Caleros and Horus. It does not take you guys really long to get to Raylan's grave. I will say it's probably like a 4 or 5 minute walk. It's not too bad from where you guys are. So if you wanted to say something to him on the way there, you totally can.
Cal, slow down. Slow down. Hold on.
I need to see her grave. I need to know it wasn't her.
20 seconds.
What?
Are you okay? You just were unconscious. I saw you during the battle. You didn't look good.
Don't think I'm ever okay. But I'm as okay as I was when you first met me. Now can we go?
Yes, I'll be right next to you.
We can walk and talk if you'd like, but I need to see the grave.
No, we can go.
Okay. Thank you.
And I'll just pat your hamstring.
HR.
You guys begin walking, and I think Caleros, maybe with a destination in mind, you might be walking a bit fast. Like even, I'm not sure if you realize it, like power walking, if you will. And Oris, you have to work a little bit to keep up because he is walking a little fast.
It's like I'm walking and then like jogging a little bit, walking
Yeah.
and jogging.
Catching up. Yeah. You get to the grave. Raylan's grave sits among the rest, still considered a member of Fairwind, even if you guys never lived here for that long. She was considered a part of this place. There was care taken. in selecting her stone, in picking where she would go. And growing slightly off to the right of it is this weeping willow tree that is massive. It's probably grown to about nearly 20 feet tall. Its branches splay out almost just as wide and create this curtain around this area of the graves. It's pretty, and even in your darkest moments, you think that she would like it. And as you approach the stone, which is a very soft, rounded, oval shape, there is a very pretty flower that has been etched into the top of the stone. And underneath it says her name. Her name is your wife. Did you guys choose a name for your child?
We did not. It was
There is
something we always decided we'd talk about once we saw the child. Name her or him on the spot.
her name is listed Raylan Vive, and underneath it says, and one yet to be named, but not unknown to love.
He's gonna put his hand on the tombstone. Look at the grave itself. It doesn't look like it was unearthed recently or anything, right?
It does not. There is still remnants of anything that you would have brought her. Every so often, you know that some of the other villagers would bring flowers for the grave as well. There's still grass that has just barely started to kind of poke up.
He'll kind of lean against the tombstone a little bit, and with the battle catching up to him, he'll kind of drop to maybe one knee, put his hand on the ground where she was buried, and then look at the tombstone and take a few deep breaths. His eyes probably wellowing with water as one or two tears streak down. Thank the gods.
This your family?
Yes, my wife and our child.
One hand is on the stone or like the ground. Cal, is one of your hands on the stone or the ground?
It's on the ground, yeah, at this point.
I'm going. Oris reaches down and grabs your hand, puts his hand over yours, and kind of presses down in, and just think about them for me for a moment. How they were, how they laughed, how it felt. And I'd like to take a moment, actually a few minutes, ritually. I know it's not intended for this. I know I'm not touching her corpse, but I'm going to cast Gentle Repose and just see what it does as I'm doing it through Cal and his hand and like using him and his emotion to just do that for him, with him.
You're muted.
Oris, make me a... Make me a straight wisdom check, I think.
$18.
And you are casting this while touching Cal, correct?
Yeah, I'm trying to hold on to his hand, but more like the earth, or put his hand on top of mine, right? Like my hand go underneath. Um, whatever. I'm just trying. I really don't know what's going to happen without seeing it. I am doing it as a ritual and just kind of using his connection, and I'm going to keep asking him, um, things about her and his family. What did they like to do? What did they like to what was her favorite thing to eat? What did you do on her most recent birthday? Over the course of the 10 minutes, this is a ritual, and just kind of uh, just ask him questions, as that's a good thing to do.
So, I feel like in this moment, as you begin casting this spell, Oris, what this mechanically gives to you is that you sense no life beneath the ground, because as you are casting this magic forward, you do not feel life under the earth, but you feel Cal's life. And oddly enough, you feel something that is not quite life, but not quite death, that shrouds him, that is hanging over him like a cloak. As Oris casts the spell, Cal, what do you think about? What memories do you bring back?
Based off of his questions, Cal will be thinking about Raylan and her laughter. How he could make her laugh while she was in the middle of making her maps as a cartographer. The little struggles they had as she became more and more pregnant, the talks they had about their child, the names they thought of but didn't yet put to paper, and then her sickness. And finally, her death.
Can I say something to that after he's told me the stories?
How much of that are you vocalizing, Caleros?
All of it.
Okay. Go ahead, Oris.
After he finishes, and it's been like the 10 minutes, and the spell is, my magic is waning in, however it does. Cal, peace isn't the absence of grief. It's learning how to carry it with you, not letting it carry you. I think they'd want to know that you remember the times of warmth and not just the weight. Now that you've shared it with me, I'd like to remember them too, if you let me, and carry a little of that weight with you.
Finally taking his eyes off the grave and meeting Oris's, probably at eye level now. Because Cal's on his knee. Thank you, Horace. I haven't had anybody to share those memories with, and keeping them to myself, I started to believe that maybe they weren't real memories. And talking to you, telling you these stories, it makes me happy in a way. So thank you. And he'll give Oris a hug. Still, slight tears streaming down his cheeks.
And that's when I'll leave him after whatever happens. Just, then let him have his moment.
Oris, you feel warmth from Cal. You both feel warmth as you share this embrace for a moment. As you move to get up and you kind of, blink your eyes, for a brief moment, you see a pale hand, feminine, soft, resting on his shoulder. But it's only there for a second, and then it's gone.
I get because of the warmth, do I get the impression of peace? Is it peaceful, or was the hand gripping at his shoulder, or was it just resting?
No. It was very lovingly resting.
And
You've
that's
seen
where
that hand
then
before. On your mother. On your grandmother. On anyone you've ever known who has placed hands on your face. In love.
I just nod to him and those memories in you will be as live as you let them be. And leave.
I'll turn back to the grave for a little longer before getting up and heading back to.
You get up. And as you go to move the trails of the weeping willow out of the way, you almost feel a wind pass by you, as if something else were leaving alongside you. We're going to cut back really quickly to Deandra and Corin as you all are following this trail, so to speak. It leads you all the way back to the entrance of the graveyard and keeps going away from the graveyard.
Well, fuck.
What are we following?
I tried to pick up the, thing that was in the grave, and it, rejected me, I think. And there was this green trail that went out of it, and I was, trying to see if it led to anything that would help us get this stupid thing out. I think I was wrong.
You ask it nicely.
Yeah, maybe we should try that. Let's head back. Maybe try a few other things. And I'll start going back to the
To the grave.
As they're going back, I think Corin would just kind of be like, you know, you don't need to do everything on your own, right?
I was the only one who did not lose my mind in that grave.
Yeah, but I don't know. Just kind of seems like you've been throwing yourself into things.
I am sturdy.
Yeah, sure, but even the sturdiest wall has supports.
You sound like Ira. That is something she would say.
That is.
She's my teacher. Commander of sorts in the Order.
Where is that?
Oh God, I don't think I picked a name of a town for that.
Where is it?
It's somewhere. It's over
We can
yonder.
plan that later. You can just say placeholder, and you can.
It's over
You know
on
what? You could even
placeholder.
pick it. Yeah.
It's at the place, you know.
Are you going back there after this?
Yes, that is my intention. It is best for people like me to stay with people like me, other lichens. It is why I left here in the first place. It was by necessity and not by choice.
Can I come?
You want to join the Order?
No. I just want to visit.
Oh. Sure. Why?
It's kind of what I do. I just go all over the place.
You wander.
Yeah, but then I go home.
Where's your home?
Oh, it's place.
We got a lot of details out for backstory for
Yeah, so
everybody, but we
except
did
for-
not pick places.
Oh, you guys come from the same place? That's
That's
crazy.
unfortunate.
Actually, you know what? Now that you mention it, it's not that far away from where I live.
Why do you travel so often?
Well, my dad owns. He did it a lot when he was younger, and now he picked up a lot of things in his travels, and can't really travel as much anymore. So I kind of do it for him.
Do you take him things?
Sometimes I don't really have a whole lot of. Backpack can only hold about 30 pounds, so.
Stories?
Yeah. She like pulls out a journal that's like wrapped in like leather and stuff. It's got like a little pen kind of like tucked into the like binding
Not off
of
screen. Come on.
yeah, into the binding of it. The what the fuck's that called?
Hole?
Spine.
Oh.
The spine of the journal.
Spine, we haven't used that one yet.
Into the spine of the journal, and she just kind of hands it to her.
Would you like to add a story about a lichen?
Yeah. I don't think he has one of those. Well, I don't think he has a truthful one anyways.
Ah, well. Mine is unfortunately true. Or fortunately, I think, depending on how you look at it.
You look pretty cool if you ask me.
Thank you. My entire family has been in service of the Faroans for generations. All of us, rangers. My two brothers, my father. My mother, not so much. She's a healer, if you will. It was my destiny at the time to follow in their path, in their footsteps. I was training with, what is her name? Aimer. Emir, thank you. She is the lead ranger, and she would often take us on vigorous hikes up the mountains to increase our endurance, our skill. There was a day that we had reached the top, and we were attacked by a werebear. One who had lost himself, I think. We fought him. We killed him. Impossibly fast. He bit me on my shoulder. I was the only one who was bitten. Thank the gods for that, but, nobody in Fairwind has had anything like that happen. Nobody knew what to do. I spent a few days shifting back and forth, out of control of myself, my body. Eventually, my parents heard word of an order of other lichens that took me in, trained me, taught me how to control what I am, accept love, forge a new destiny that is not a ranger and not in Fairwind. On the rarest occasions, if I am at a very low point in a battle, I still lose myself for a moment. So, I'm still learning, but I have a wonderful teacher. Her name is Ira. She is brave, strong, wise. I think if there's anything good that came out of this story, it is her.
Yeah, she just kind of nods.
So that is my story. Unfinished, just beginning.
Well, I'll be happy to pass it along.
Please do. Especially if I die here and I never make it back. If you travel, if I don't make it out, you could tell Ira.
And there's kind of like a long sort of silence as it kind of like hangs in the air. And Corin just kind of goes, yeah, same thing. If I don't make it out of here. She kind of holds out her pinky.
You get a bear pinky
A
claw?
bear
like,
key?
like the claw, yeah. Yeah. It is a deal.
Maybe don't be a bear when you visit him, though.
Okay. Yeah, I really only change here for combat. So.
It's not really the whole bear thing. He has an antique shop, and the aisles are so small.
Are you calling me fat?
No, I'm telling you, like,
I'm kidding.
broad. Like,
I'm kidding. That was a joke.
Everything you say just has, like, the same tone.
I am capable of making small quips here and there. She smiles and her, like, two
bare bottom. Either here. Yeah.
Like when
And a bear
when a
claw.
dog smiles at you and you're like, ah.
Yeah, you're like, oh, Jesus.
Whoa.
It does not matter. Ira thinks I am funny.
That's what matters.
Correct.
Kind of like pats your nose.
Okay. Maybe if you're gonna pat me, can it just be my head or the back of my neck? Maybe not my nose.
Just never got to pat a bear on the nose before.
There is a reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, fine. One more time. You can pat it one more time.
Yes.
And
Okay.
eventually, you guys begin to head back to the group.
Yeah. We swapped in.
I did want to give Sprocket and Brassfur a minute, but we will have to start on that when we get back, because that is where we are going to have to end the session here today.
Think of your
Sorry, gang.
things.
So think about anything. It doesn't have to be anything important. It can just be something you guys want to do. Anything that you're doing separately or together.
Chat it up over the week so we can make it quick when we get here.
What about this weather?
And then you guys can decide what you're doing going forward, what kind of actions you think. You have some time to think about it. I do have a quick, while we are in the call, query. I know that extended combat can feel like a drag to people. I understand that. But I did not want to take away your agency for something that you were trying to do that involved a roll. However, if we are in favor of it, if you like, for the non-lethal rule, we can have a max of 3 tries. So as in, they roll on that roll 3 times, and if on the 3rd try they do not succeed or they block it, it will just be lethal damage. Is that something we want to do, or would you like to keep it the way it is?
I think that's fair.
It's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
there's
I mean,
only
I
so
don't-
many times you can beat a person up.
All homebrew here.
Yeah.
So
Die.
It's all
Okay.
good either way.
I'll
Good
just
here.
go
I
with whatever
don't.
rolls
Yeah,
in
I
front of
don't
me.
really. Extended combat doesn't really drag on me, so I'm fine either way.
Yeah, I made a lot of like sarcastic remarks, but that's all they were.
Okay, but I do know that people
It's
don't
on us
always
for trying
Combat
to
for
dig a
Brassfur.
hole in the
Combat.
middle of combat.
D&D.
It was combat.
That was really on
So,
us
yeah.
more than anything.
I don't blame Triss. I blame probability, and that's no one's fault.
Yeah.
That is it. Is that D&D, when you're trying to
Math's fault.
accomplish something and you can roll over and over again, it becomes probability, which is chaos.
Mhm.
Chaos theory.
And I mean, like, he could have easily just as easily fucked us up while we were trying not to kill him too. So
correct.
In fact,
So
it was very
if-
close to.
If
You
we
have that
are
cheaper.
uncertain of it, I could make a poll and you guys could just decide which one you want to do and make a vote, and we could see which way it leans.
Mm.
Unless you guys don't want to vote, in which case I will not make any changes if we do not want to vote.
And that just specific to the undead fortitude.
It would be specifically if you were trying to do non-lethal damage. So, right now, if you do the non-lethal thing, you can try over and over and over again for as long as you want, and it will extend combat for however long that persists, like it did tonight. But if we want to roll or decide or vote to or decide to do it the other way, then I would have it 3 tries, and on the 3rd try, if they succeed on that save, it is lethal damage, and they die.
I'm good with it.
Either way,
Yeah, I'm good with it.
I don't think.
I would say in favor of time. I feel like the second option just feels better.
Can I
The second option
propose
feels better.
this?
I mean,
Can
the
I
first option
propose
feels
this?
better.
Oh, the first option.
Talk.
Talk.
I just want to propose a scenario, like say the 3rd time he succeeds, but now it's lethal. Now he's dead, but then someone
Yes.
does spare the dying or pops a potion. is that still an option to try? Because I assume with the route we're going, we're gonna try not to kill any townfolk that are trying to kill us and shit. So we're probably gonna want to not let them die. So them dying after the third try might
I would
become
say
problematic.
if you want to expend a resource, to be fair. So if you guys want to use a potion immediately
kit.
after or a healing spell of a level, I would not allow Spare the Dying because that's a cantrip. But if we want to actually put a resource into doing that,
What about a healer's kit?
I don't think healer's kit just because it takes time, if that makes
Okay.
sense. Because if you need to bring somebody back immediately, then yeah. And I would say it would have to be like, it would probably have to be like the next turn in combat somebody would have to do it, because otherwise why would spells like Revivify exist? Does that make sense? So I'm trying to give you guys the option. I'm gonna put it to a vote just so I have a clear consensus. So I'm gonna make you guys pick one or the other, just so we have a consensus. It doesn't matter what you pick, just pick one, and then we'll see where it sways. And then going forward from there, I'll lay some ground rules so we know what we're doing. Also, congratulations, level up.
Woohoo!
Take it back.
What is the
Absolutely
rules?
fucking take it back.
Are we hold on, let me write down my HP, because I'm assuming we maintain the HP we currently have. Do you have rules about using like new spells or abilities now?
So for me, you restore all HP for me on my level up. Restore all HP.
Oh, we're so
but you don't get spell slots or abilities back. Your new abilities you could use. So like if you got a new level of a spell slot, that's available for you to use.
But,
But
the
if you've
ones
like
used
used
are taken. Right, okay.
Yes.
Cool. That's fine.
Cool.
I
I
don't
gotta
even
go.
have spells, but that was just for everybody else.
Bye, Zach.
So long.
Yeah, everyone say
Later,
bye
Blob.
to stream.
Thanks, Zach. Goodbye, everybody.
wait.
Oh wait,
See ya.
did anybody say anything?
We have
Uh,
Kiko.
Aw,
we have
Kiko's
some-
here.
Kiko's
Hi,
here.
Stormals.
Kiko's celebrating.
That's my Stormals. Bye,
Oh,
Stormals.
Storm!
Stormos. I have not met this person.
Hi, baby.
hello.
It's Stormals.
Just a genuinely very cool person.
Hell yeah. I mean, if Triss is excited about a person, they're probably cool.
It's Triss's person for sure, so yeah.
Honestly, I could see Storm and Pine vibing out pretty hard.
Yeah, actually.
Hell yeah, man. I'm a
Chris
vibe
asked
on
if
one of
anybody
them.
had questions.
Okay, Zach out.
Check out.
Bye,
Yeah.
Zach.
Better buddies.
Okay.
So we're gonna be level 5.
Level
Yes, sir.
Cinco.
And remember that we are projecting 5 to 6, so eventually there will be one more level up.
Friend.
So much for a mini-series. Let's go.
Thanks
Stormos
again,
is
Triss.
very
This is
cool.
so dope.
It is.
Oh, good. I'm glad
It's
you guys
so
are having fun.
I'm having so
hell
much fun.
yeah.
I love Deandra. I'm pissed that this is a short series.
You've got a lot to do still.
I'm like
Don't
this
worry.
with all
Like
my
I
characters, though, I'm like, don't leave.
yeah.
Stay.
No. Like, believe me. You guys will have some time with these characters, so do not
Get to
worry.
piss Triss off now.
Yeah. And I have a new friend named Rin. I'm so happy. Look at that.
And Oris.
Good job,
And
Rin.
Oris.
Oris is like a forced friend, which I love that dynamic, truly.
You say forced friend?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, a
Forced
guy that you meet on a
nature.
hike and you're like, hey.
Hey, how's it going?
hey, it gets steep back there. Be careful.
Except
You're
imagine,
almost there.
imagine it's that guy, but like he stops you and is like, "Do you have any memories that you would like to impart?"
You
upon me?"
remind me of my mother. Yeah.
Hey. How's your wife doing?
Yeah. I think the difference of Rin is that I think Deandra is choosing Rin and Oris chose Deandra. It's like, okay, dude. Sure, man.
Rin's made so many friends. She's got Oris, she's got Cal, she's got
She's like that.
she's got Deandra.
Yeah. I think she's just nice enough that Deandra's like, okay. Like, just like no thoughts. Pretty girl.
Yeah, no thoughts, and she will kick your head off.
Yeah. No thoughts, but also kind of dangerous. I'll let that happen. Nice dude for fishing. For real. Alright. Now for realsies, everyone say bye stream.
Okay.
Bye.
Goodbye,
Bye,
stream.
stream.
See you next week.